On the road.
Morning.
Morning.
Hi, everybody. What's the deal?
Yeah.
What's the deal?
Oh, I like that. Look at that.
What?
Nice even increase of the faders with a piece of paper.
Oh, thank you, sir.
On 4 faders at a time.
I learned this in broadcasting school.
Was that it?
Cost me like $20,000
Just to learn
Did they really
that.
teach you that?
No.
Oh, I'm so dumb.
But they didn't teach me much of anything, obviously.
Oh,
thank God he admitted it finally. Shut up.
Oh, my God, that's funny.
Enough with the plane. Seriously, enough with the plane.
Enough of it. Until they find
Enough
it, shut up.
with the fucking plane.
About
And it's
the
only
plane.
CNN.
Yeah.
Because they got a little jump in ratings about 2 weeks ago.
And they're desperate for any
So
rating.
they will not get off the plane story.
No.
Enough.
They love it.
Just move on.
They love it.
Move on for a little while.
Oh, yeah.
I don't need to know about silt.
Is there silt down there?
Is it called silt?
Silt, yes.
Sure.
There's a few feet of silt, so it could be buried in the silt.
Oh, look out.
That's the latest.
Yeah, they got some more beeps. That's what I heard this morning. More beeps.
If you get a beep,
Narrowing
how hard
down.
is it in this day and age? You go, that's all right. There's a beep right there. Let's GPS that shit.
I guess when it's coming from 15,000 feet of water.
Is it moving around
it is.
in the silt?
Silt.
In the silt.
They get a little beep, and then I guess the ship goes out of range if they keep going in one. So they got to keep crisscrossing.
How about they don't go out of range?
Triangulate.
How about you sit right
Drop
the fuck
anchor.
there? I mean, you see that weird boat.
Yeah.
I'm sure that boat could stay in one place for a while.
Sure.
That giant front-end boat
Wacky-looking ship.
with a tiny back end.
Yeah.
Looks like a helicopter or something.
Pretty zany-looking craft.
Oh, CNN, just move on, please.
Please. Nothing to see here.
Stop standing on the big fucking map.
Move along.
But they did realize they can't step on countries anymore.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure someone complained, said, you're stepping on our country. So now they just stand in the middle of the Indian Ocean.
Yeah.
The fake Indian Ocean, of course.
What about the guy in the simulator? There's really nothing he can do anymore either.
I only know about the silt. Because I watched for just a few minutes yesterday, and they were on the plane thing again, and I'm like, oh, come on. But I saw them talking about silt.
Yeah.
And then I moved on. So I don't know if they're doing the simulator still. I have no idea. No clue. So,
Yeah.
but they're sort of talking about the stabbing in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, sort of.
What you do is you take that kid, right?
Uh-huh.
In front of everybody, in front of everyone that's completely shocked and frustrated and sad. And you stab him to death in front of everybody.
Oh.
So then the next psycho fucking lunatic will think twice.
They go,
We need to get mental health care in here to
Yeah.
try to figure out why.
The dialogue sure is different when it's a knife and not a gun.
Yeah.
When it's a knife, it's all about the kid. It's
Right.
like, what did we do? How did we know?
True.
How do we find out who the next kid is that might do this? What drove him to do this? But when it's a shooting, it's all about, we need to get guns away from everybody. Everyone!
Wow.
Yeah. So.
There's a kid like this kid in every school in America.
Yeah, the weirdo.
So stop saying, well, the signs were all there. I can't understand why this happened. Because every school has that kid where the signs are all there.
Think back. Was there a kid in school that you went to school with that you looked at and went, oh, he's going to snap at some point?
Yeah.
Yes,
But-
exactly.
But we didn't think guns back then.
No, but you thought he was going to snap.
But just saying that,
Yeah.
you'd think of the kid from your school.
Yeah,
that could have very easily done this.
Yep.
And for whatever reason, he didn't. He made it.
Yeah.
He made it through without doing
He
it.
pulled through, right.
They said he was very bullied. He was one of those kids that probably got beat up a lot.
He looks like an asshole.
Yeah. He was constantly bullied, they're saying.
But what about there's no bullying going on anymore? That's been in schools for a while now.
Not allowed. You can't bully.
You combine mentally ill, crazy people with being bullied,
Right.
and someone is going to get fucked up.
Yeah.
My point is that bullying is worse than ever. So those bullying campaigns are not working whatsoever.
See that great clip
whatsoever.
of that?
Now it's a lot easier because they just go on each other's Facebook pages and stuff and bully.
They bully.
You had to do it in front of someone's face, which was a bit of a risk.
Yeah.
You had to make sure you could take that person if you were going to bully them.
See the clip of that kid on the bus? That fat kid on the bus with the black chick punching him in the face and head?
I
just
saw...
punch, and then he fucking had it.
Yeah.
He puts her in a chokehold and just starts almost killing her. He's choking the shit out of her.
Right.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah. Where's that video?
Dumb chubby kid. I don't know. Sam Roberts? Sam Roberts?
Good morning, Sam Roberts.
Fine fat kid bullied on bus or something.
Yeah.
Or bully revenge or something like that.
I saw it tweeted last night.
Quit looking at Hulk Hogan videos.
I think he's, yeah, right? What? Fat kid.
When Bullies Get Owned, Volume 1. Nice.
I love a good bully owning.
Bully Revenge. Is it Bully Revenge?
Might be Bully Revenge.
Might be Bully Revenge.
Might be Bully Revenge. No, that's not it, right? No.
I would go a little higher for Bully Revenge.
No, Bully
Second
Revenge?
video in? No, that wasn't it.
My God, Sam Roberts.
Is that Bully Revenge?
It's not a bus.
No, it's got to be on a bus.
All right. Bully Revenge bus. Oh, you already have that in the search.
School, bus.
Bully Revenge.
Fat kid bus. Bully.
Bus.
Is that the kid in the red?
Bus.
Is he on a bus? No.
No, that's
all right.
That one's called Fat Kid Fights
Fat
an Emo
Kid.
Kid at Bus Stop.
Oh shit! Come on, you assholes! You're on fucking. You're watching the show here, and you're not even helping. Someone's got to know what it's called.
Well, way to bring it up, Ant.
I know, right? School bus bully gets taste of her own medicine. I think that was, I remember that headline.
That's the title?
If that's it,
Taste,
then.
medicine. Watch school bus. Okay, here we go.
All right, here it is.
All right, here we go.
Thank you. Go get it. Thank you.
Why is the...
Some World Star.
What did the fat kid do? Seriously.
He's just a
he's
fat
been here
kid.
since 5:30. Oh.
No, and he's... and he's white.
What did the fat kid do that you had to do this on the school bus?
He's the poor dumb white kid that his parents don't know to get him out of that fucking town so he doesn't have to go to school with a bunch of fucking maniacs.
It's on World Star Hip Hop.
Of course.
Let's play this.
World Star. All right.
Please stop. I want to go home.
I can't see it. So please turn the
Please stop.
And they keep pulling his hair.
Ow.
Stop.
And the fat kid saying, please stop, I want to go home.
Yeah. That little fat kid.
Remind me of Chicago. I used to see this every day. Don't even think me.
Just let me off the bus right here. Our house just gotta go home. We don't let you off the bus anywhere. Call 911 now.
Oh, kicking him in the head.
Kicking him in the head.
It's just this unsupervised
So now
savagery that goes on.
Now the fat kid has to fight back.
Let go of my sister's hand.
Let go of my sister.
Yeah.
hair.
How about you tell your sister to stop?
Nah, because there's no fucking rhyme or reason.
Who's holding this camera should be killed.
I know. Now he gets her in a chokehold. Here it is.
Oh, hell. Get the fuck. Holy shit. Get the fuck off the fucking shit.
Now he's lifting her off the fucking ground by the neck. You hear her choking.
He's got a lock, too.
Oh,
Yep.
boy.
Now she's choking bad. Good for the fat kid.
Yeah, good for the fat kid is right.
I don't know his name, or I would call him by his name.
That's you just said it.
Stop. You okay?
And then he
fine.
says, "You okay?"
She's fine. She's standing there.
Yeah. But he turns around and turns it around on her.
Good for him.
Yeah. Yeah. Unbelievable.
Good for her. Him, whatever.
That shit go on, him, her, fat kid, whatever. Poor fat kids, boy. They sure don't have it easy in school.
Yeah.
Parents ought to do something. My kid's bullied. How about you fucking make it so your kid's not fat?
You guys bully the fat kid every day.
Of course.
He's not fat, though. That's
in school.
That's why it's a good joke.
And it's his responsibility, not the parents.
He's not even close to fat. That's why. That's why it's fun.
I don't know if it's not close is right.
There could be some closeness.
Yeah. Woman flips out in a diner after being kicked out for having a loud, profane cell phone conversation. What's this one about?
Is it reasonable?
Well, this was I guess the woman had been talking loud on her cell phone for a while.
Yeah.
And the manager made the error of asking this enchantress to leave.
Where was this?
I don't know. I believe it was in Hell's Kitchen.
It was on 23rd.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, really?
Oh, it's on
Yeah, what was her name? Hold on,
Surveillance.
they listed her name too.
Hell's Kitchen.
what's her name?
It's pretty close to here.
It's not in this article.
Oh, it's not in that article. Okay. I want to say it was Lamita something. I don't know.
Lamita?
I believe so.
Do they have the cell phone conversation?
Latima Brown.
Oh, Latima.
Latima Brown was being a little loud on her phone, was she?
Yeah, I guess not
Wow,
behaving in
that's
public and
amazing.
I would have a tough time hiring anyone named Latima.
Right?
yeah,
Eh?
yeah.
Exactly. Latima.
Yeah, unless you had La Helmus and La Jerseys.
Latima.
Get it?
Yeah, I know. I got it.
Wow.
Latima. Yo, Latima.
I'm all for
that.
I'm all for an unusual name, but
An odd name.
wow. Okay.
So Latima was being boistrous.
Maybe it's Latima.
Latima?
Yeah, maybe she has another sister, LaHarvia. Her parents were big Cabernet fans.
Oh, God. It took a turn for the worse.
I'm glad I didn't say Steve Lawrence. All right.
You
I just don't.
did.
I just don't understand why you would name your kid after acid reflux medicine.
Latima. Latima might take 2 days to work.
I don't understand. Or it sounds like mouthwashes or something.
Prescription strength Latima.
Right. We'll get rid of that bad breath.
So she's being loud on the phone, and then what happens? I guess somebody tries to tell her maybe keep it down.
Because it's a business.
So she said, "Oh, I'm sorry," and started talking more quietly, right?
No,
Oh.
I was surprised.
Oh, I thought that was where the story went.
No, I was shocked.
She walked in and she just sat down at a booth and just talked for 30 minutes. She didn't order anything. Or...
Is that what Latima was doing?
That's what Latima was
So she
doing.
walked into this diner,
Like 5 in the morning.
sits at a booth, and starts loudly talking on the fucking phone.
And cussing.
Pig. What are you, pig woman? and cursing, of course, and being loud. So the manager says, excuse me, could you not do that?
I don't know.
And she left the premises peacefully,
After
right?
30 minutes, that's a long. He shushed her or something. But after 30, that's a long time to be on the phone.
Well, he asked her to go,
Exactly.
and so she did the logical thing of spitting in his face.
Oh, there you go.
what a pig.
There you go. They'll do that. I've seen it in certain venues
Who's they?
where they spit.
Who's that? Yeah.
Animals.
Oh.
Animals do that. That's what animals do. That's what a llama does. They're hilarious videos. You ever see people that walk up to a llama and the friend's going, look out, look out, right in the fucking face. And then you go, it's funny because it's a stupid animal that doesn't know what it's doing.
I never said that, but I understand the sentiment. I never laughed about a llama doing that. I just said those
Llamas
words.
are hilarious.
They really are.
Big dumb
How
neck.
many L's do you need in that word?
Right? Stop it.
Llama. It annoys me.
So there's video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there audio?
Not really.
Damn it, they ought to have
No
on these
audio.
surveillance cameras.
This is gonna be useless.
Not to
We
us.
do radio.
Oh, is that her? Oh, there's Latima.
there
Oh,
she is.
boy.
Misbehaving.
Yes.
Who's
She's a
the?
little fat lady, throwing things, smacking at the manager.
I bet she's saying, don't touch me! You don't touch
throwing
me!
ketchup bottles at the mirrors.
They think
Right.
they're golden. You're not supposed to touch them.
Well,
I love when the cops are trying to roust them.
Is that her friend?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's
Trying to get her
Latima's
out of there?
friend, yeah.
Okay, our friends get her out of there.
Oh, now Latima's just pushing things over.
Just a pig.
Holy shit, you fucking slob pig. Oh, it's just fucking infuriating.
That's where, like, as a business owner, why can't you just grab her by the hair and throw her through the window?
Throw her through the window. I'd love to see that.
Anybody behaving that way in public
Yes.
deserves to be thrown through a window.
Thrown through the fucking window.
Anybody.
He's fighting with this pig, trying to get her out of his establishment. And she's going down the counter, flipping the various things on the counter over into the work area.
Right.
Holy shit, who acts like that?
So now what happens to Latima?
Nothing. I'm sure she just walks through life.
Well, they know
talks
her
about
name.
what an asshole he was. Don't touch me. That's my favorite when the cops just like, step out of the vehicle. No, you don't. What I do? Step out of the vehicle. Don't touch me. And then it just turns into resisting, and it gets the taser out. I love it.
Yeah, what was the famous tasering where she was really cocky?
Oh, she's on the phone.
Yeah, and within a split second, wow.
He's pointing a gun at me. And then instant compliance.
Can we find that real fast? That's an amazing video.
Once you hear that, and you just see her fucking instant compliance.
You know you're in trouble.
Yes, sir. My hands are behind my back, sir, awaiting your handcuffing of me.
Yes, sir. My shit has left my body and is in my trousers. I'd ordered, sir.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Someone has to find that link for us, too, please. Let me say hi to Jay in Staten Island. Jay.
Hey, my wife is a school teacher in the New York City School District.
Yep.
And if you see a sign with a cigarette with a slash through it, what words does it usually say underneath it?
Smoking permitted.
No, there are kids in our school named Nosmaking. No smoking. But it's called Nosmaking. That's the kid's
Come
name.
on.
There's no way.
I'm not believing that.
No joke. And if you take the word American and put it backwards, they got kids that are named Nasarima. It's a nightmare when she comes home and she sees all those work sheets, and I'm like, I don't know where the hell they get these words from. Where do they get these names from?
I think it's detrimental to a kid's future to give them an odd name that racist people might stereotype.
The worst was pajame.
What's that?
Pajama. The worst was pajame.
Wow, pajame. Come on.
There's not a kid named Pajame.
This is one of these orange jello, lemon jello
come on.
things.
This is what we used to joke about.
Right.
I am not joking.
Lavortine, didn't we go with that joke once?
Lavaris.
Lavaris or
Bactine.
Yeah.
Yo, Bactine.
Accutane.
Accutane.
I know
Thanks, guys. Punching out.
I know some of the names get weird, but I don't know.
Yeah.
The pajama one, I don't know. Come on.
Pajame.
That's
very cute.
Prove to me there's a pajame out there.
Pajame. Yeah, right. Prove
Pajame.
it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
No.
Yeah, I guess there's a big blowout in McDonald's in Brooklyn every day too.
What do you mean?
On 10-10 wins.
I heard that story.
There, I guess a school lets out, and these unsupervised, what they were calling unruly teens.
Oh, did they really use those words?
Yes, which we have joked about over the years as being a code word. Unruly teens. They come into this McDonald's and just start having fights and yelling at customers and the workers, slashing the seats, and being generally assholes. And not a mention of why this is happening, because they're like, well, they don't know why it's happening. Yeah, you do. There's unsupervised people that act like fucking animals and completely get away with it. It's amazing.
It's in Brooklyn?
Out of control, yeah.
So
PS 375, motherfucker.
So why don't they step in and take care of the situation over there?
I don't know, because it's just unruly teens.
It's going to be a nightmare to work at that McDonald's.
Why you fucking running? Wait a minute. Shout at a girl. The trouble, out of control.
Wait, why don't you start with the first line, which is terrific?
No Happy Meals for these little terrors.
For these little... What
Little
childlike language?
Right? It's like, oh, it's just kids having fun.
Wait, they're middle schoolers?
Yeah.
For these little terrors.
What's middle school? About 17 to 21?
In certain areas, yeah.
That's true. I think he goes to school after shaving.
What is middle school for?
I want to say
real?
7th and 8th
Supposed
grade.
to be 7th, 8th.
Yeah, something like that.
8th, yeah.
6th through 8th, somewhere around
I
there.
think 6th is still elementary.
6th is still
school.
elementary.
All right.
Elementary, my dear.
Not in all places. They get weird with how
anymore.
they change that around.
Yeah. Hordes of wild teens torment an Empire Boulevard McDonald's on a daily basis. Workers at the fast food restaurant said, "It's out of control," said employee Tempest Whitman. Or Whiteman.
That's Whiteman.
Yeah. Hours before, rambunctious public school 375 students flooded the McWar zone Wednesday, oblivious to an afternoon lunch rush. The trouble began around 2:30 p.m. as students arrived at the Prospect Lefferts Gardens burger joint in 2s and 3s until a few dozen students took over a back room. "Why you fucking running, nigga?" shouted a girl in a purple shirt, crashing into an employee before tumbling into a window and punching a kid in the back who had just filled his hands with pink packets of Sweet and Low.
Jesus.
It's just
exhausting.
It's just crazy. Sweet and Low. Friends perched on top of tables, threatening each other with fist fights, which never actually happened on that Wednesday.
I'm surprised they didn't say fisticuffs
Yes,
with the language they're
fisticuffs.
using in this.
Meanwhile, a softball-sized wad of paper and foil whizzes from one end of the room to the other as customers hunker down and head out. And another group of boys cut lines of Sweet and Low with their Metro cards, pretending it's cocaine.
Yeah, we've all done that.
Yeah, of course.
That's kind of hack.
The tiny boy sweeps a pile into his hand and tiptoes around the crowd. He waits until he's 2 feet behind a girl in a black jacket and then blasts her in the back of the head with a cloud of fake sugar. More yelling. All this is pretty mild. Could you scroll, please? Pretty mild compared to the more frightening episodes, which happen daily, employees and customers said. One of the students brought a knife in 2 months ago and slashed the seat covers on a dozen or so stools. Customers report a recent beating in the children's playpen. The girl was getting jumped, said Taliqua Thompson, 17, who isn't part of the group. She came out crying. Workers avoid confrontations, if possible, and keep the number for the 71st Precinct handy, they said. When you say stop cussing, they curse at you and say, "I'm going to throw something at your face." A few incidents have occurred in this area, school officials concede, but the students are typically disciplined, are they? The problem has the attention of the city council, Matthew Eugene, Democrat of Flatbush, who probably blames other entities, who chairs the council's youth service committee and called the behavior senseless. Yeah. We have too many young people throughout the city who engage in the wrong activities as a result of not having access to resources and positive influence designed to instill respect for themselves and others.
That's pretty much it.
Now,
why not just hire a cop to stand there? How much did that cost you?
Who wants to hire fucking cops at McDonald's?
You don't want to, but how much would it cost?
Looks like a nice McDonald's, too.
McDonald's. I don't know what they do down there at McDonald's. They're not drinking milkshakes, I assure you.
People are wanting in on these names.
Do they?
Matt, Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, what's up?
Hey.
So I got a fucked up name for you guys.
Yeah.
So one of the girls I know, she's a nurse, and probably about 20 years ago, she was on maternity ward. She went in to see this family, and she was like, "Oh, it's a beautiful baby. What's her name?" They said Femel.
Oh, yeah.
She goes, "Oh, that's different. How'd you guys come up with that name?" The family's like, "We didn't. That's the name they gave her when they brought her in."
Oh, come on. It was female and male on the...
Yeah, it was Femel and the last name. And I'm a police officer, so about 2 years ago, I had the honor of running in with this Femel. So I found out it was a true story. They named her Femel, and she still goes by Femel, and it's spelled female.
That's great.
All right.
It happens.
Thank you, sir. Let's go to Madison in Westchester. Madison.
Good morning.
Hey.
Oh.
So I am a school teacher, and about 15 years ago, I used to work in early intervention, and we would always have, these great names, Asia, Africa. However, my best names were 2 little girls, and when I got the list, I saw their names were Syphilis and Chlamydia. Syphilis and chlamydia.
Syphilis and chlamydia. This is not true.
Where are these coming from? Look at the phones, though.
Syphilis.
I swear to God. And as I'm looking at this, I'm like, okay, is this really how you spell syphilis and chlamydia?
Right.
Wow.
They did get the spelling right, but they just put the accent in a different place.
Yeah.
All right.
So, enjoy. We love you guys.
Thank you. We love you, Madison. Let's say hi to Jay in Jersey. Jay.
Good morning, boys.
Hey.
I'm a medic in the city. My best ghetto name that I've ever had was about 15 years ago. The kid's name was Shea Stadium Johnson. and I asked the dad, I said, why? He goes, apparently dad was on the grounds crew at Shea Stadium. He goes, well, I wanted to name the baby where it was conceived.
Oh, jeez.
Because he knocked him up in the bullpen.
All right.
That's wonderful.
I have to drive safely here.
All right, thank you. Let's go to Pete in Jersey.
Pete.
And then we got a cop that wants to talk about this McDonald's. But first, Pete, go ahead.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
How are you?
All right, buddy.
I'm a physician in a hospital, and these are firsthand. I've seen them myself. So, woman names her baby Jesus Loves Me, spelled backwards. So that his first name is E-M, S-E-C-O-L, F-U-S-E-J.
Oh. Wow.
Wonderful.
How do you pronounce that?
I don't even know. I saw it on it.
Emsaval. Emsaval, maybe? Emsaval. Susay.
Oh, my.
And then another woman had twins.
Right.
Twins. She named them Duan and Anaduan.
Another one.
No, D-U-J-U-A-N and A-N-A-D-U-J-U-A-N. One, another one.
I think it just makes it harder to get a job.
I know.
All right.
It's good for a story, I'll tell you that. You'll enjoy that.
Absolutely. I think this crazy name thing is real, because look at these phones.
know.
Jim in North Carolina, and it's all over the country. Jim.
Yes, I'm a pediatrician in North Carolina. I have a patient in my practice whose name is pronounced Shahid, spelled S-H-I-T-H-E-A-D.
His name's spelled shithead, but they pronounce it what?
They pronounce it Shahid. Swear to God, he's in my practice.
Oh, my God. Thank you, sir.
That's hilarious. Someone called it on Pal Talk. They already said that when he goes, watch, this one's going to come up. Shit.
Yeah, there's a bunch of...
There's ones that I just think are jokes.
Yeah.
Are you joking, Jim? Come on.
No, I'm swearing.
But it's like urban legend where it's like, no, I knew the guy's like,
Yeah, you should hit the floor.
Right.
But we would have only got a couple phone calls if this was bullshit, though. Yeah, I don't know. All right, thank you, sir. Let's go to Mike in Brooklyn, NYPD. Check it in. What's up, Mike?
What's up, gentlemen? How are you today?
All right.
Pretty good.
What happened to the great names like Shanae and Shaquika and Lexus? Those were the good names when I grew up.
Well, not anymore.
Got to get a little more creative now.
Right.
Yep. So I wanted to talk about Flatbush in that area. It is ridiculous. You talked about they need access to respectability and all that. Well, guess what? That's called parents.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't that called parents? So there are no parents in this area. There's kids living with their grandmamas or their grandpas. They don't even know who their parents are.
Yeah.
So why don't we spend more money on them to try and introduce them to parents? Why don't we spend our money to put them into these places where they'll go and we'll set them up in a sports gym, and next thing you know, they're having blade fights in the locker room as they try to get changed to do free clinics. We try everything.
Yeah, you can't just throw money at this problem. That's what it is. Everyone wants funding for programs. Yeah. You can't throw money at a problem that is a lot deeper than just, they're bored. There's no structure. There's no parenting. There's no discipline. They get away with anything. Could you imagine looking at your teacher back when you were in middle school and saying, go fuck yourself?
Oh, God.
What would happen to you if that got back to your parents, if that principal called your parents and said, your son used the F word at a teacher? You would be fucking crucified.
You're dead.
I broke a girl's arm when I was a kid in elementary school. I didn't mean it, but the principal choked me out.
Pounds of pressure per second.
You got choked out.
Choked out.
He choked me out. He's like, dude, you can't do this. I go, you're choking me, man. You can't choke me. He goes, you don't break a girl's arm. I go, all right, valid point. And I learned my lesson.
There's a valid point. Right.
These fucking punks don't know it. They're just a bunch of punks. And I blame I can't say it, the Moulignans. What can I say?
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
One other thing.
NYPD. All right. Thank you, sir.
Right near the neighborhood, there's these little people that go to that McDonald's. They're small and they get picked on all the time.
Yeah.
So I
Why would they keep going there?
And the little guy was holding a plasma TV, and I asked him, I said, "Hey, buddy, you need help taking the plasma out?" He goes, "Fuck you, it's my iPad." Have a good day, boys. Punch it out.
All right, thank you.
He's joking.
Mikey, NYPD, check it in.
Jesus.
The little people go there.
See, it's my iPad.
I understand.
Plasma TV.
Funny thing is, I remember that joke when I was a kid. Nobody got it.
No.
There's also another video, speaking of teachers, where there's a teacher fighting a kid.
Oh, yeah, I saw that one, too.
And people are saying, way to go teach.
This guy was a wrestling coach.
Right.
And I guess there was a kid selling weed in his classroom, right there in the classroom.
Really?
Yeah. So the guy walked up to him to tell him to knock it off, or he was going to tell him to go to the office, whatever disciplinarian thing he was trying to do. And the kid popped him in the face. So the teacher then grabbed him and wrestled him to the ground, and now he's on administrative leave. Like, as a teacher, I guess you're just supposed to stand there and get pummeled. As a teacher, as a bus driver, administrator, whatever it is, you're not supposed to do anything to even protect yourself against what amounts to criminals that are assaulting you.
I can't imagine this in school. Like if a guy said shit at the teacher, it was like,
would have been not even cursing. If you would have said, "Oh yeah, make me," or something like that,
God, yeah.
it would have just been like, "All right, get out of the room," and you are now in a cavalcade of discipline.
And we were threatened with that permanent record shit.
Go on your permanent record.
Used to scare us.
That's right. This is nothing. This is called pre-prison. That's what fucking
Can you
school
push play
is.
on this? Sammy.
You don't ever hang up on my mother. Don't ever hang up on my fucking mother. I did. Well, you better give me my phone back.
I don't think this is it.
Now. Move out of my way. Let me get it myself.
This is another teacher and a student.
Yeah, because the student's calling her mom during class.
Yeah.
Move out of my way. Move out of my way. Marlena, don't put your hands on me.
Don't put your hand. Don't touch anything.
I swear to God, I'm gonna hit you.
You put your hands on me.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Give me my fucking shit.
Give me my fucking shit. Could you imagine?
No.
Give me my stuff right now.
There's no sense of consequence.
No, Cheswick asked for his cigarettes better.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. There's not 1 ounce of what's right or wrong going on here. Like this fucking bitch.
I did not sit on you.
Yes, you did. Get your hands off of me. I'm backing up.
My hands are not
Don't put your hands on me.
I'm not putting my hands on you.
Can you move?
No.
Give me my stuff. Can you give me my stuff right now? Because I'm getting real pissed off right now. And
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Can you get the fuck out of my way? You not fucking push me.
Holy shit.
Is that the teacher?
Yeah. She's brawling with the teacher. There's a fist fight.
And no one helps.
No.
I wouldn't either. I'll do that.
All right, one girl is helping. This is...
The students are all just helping.
No.
Pull them apart.
Fucking get the cops. Arrest that piece of shit.
Yeah, the teacher.
Follow through. Yeah, the teacher. Worcester!
Someone yelling World Star?
They might as well.
Anthony was.
I was.
No.
There's just no sense of anything right there. There's no consequence. It just happens. And then she'll fucking talk to her friends and be like, yeah, I'll show her. Hoopers.
Here it is, yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, this is the one.
Santa Monica wrestling coach has a fight with a student that was dealing
Science
drugs.
teacher at Santa Monica High School.
Yeah, he's a wrestling coach.
Right,
too.
he's on administrative leave after wrestling a student to the ground.
There was always
for
that
dealing drugs. The kid's dealing drugs in his classroom.
In the classroom.
So the teacher wrestles him to the ground, and now he's He's on suspension.
Because he punched them,
administrative leave.
There's always that one teacher that could kick the shit out of it. Like, for us, it was Mr. Takis.
Mr. Takis?
He was a social studies teacher.
Is he a problem?
He was a really quiet guy, but I think he was ex-military, and he would just jog through the neighborhood. And Mr. Takis was a fucking big...
He would take care of a
karate
problem.
expert. Yeah,
Really?
and everybody knew, don't fuck with that guy, because he'll kick a hole through you. Yeah, he just had that reputation.
He had muscles.
Everyone knew that he was...
We grew up in a time, not many people had muscles, because there weren't a lot of gyms around. You really had to go out of your way to get muscles.
Coach Cirillo and big fat Gil Lilienthal were two guys that would fucking... Oh, boy.
Perfectly coiffed hair, just steadily jogging. Yeah, and then there were stories of him kicking heavy bags off the things that they were hanging on, like when he was practicing. Yeah. Right. Nice guy, but a major problem.
He is a problem.
Yeah, so you kind of knew just to
So here, let's see this teacher fight.
Oh, where's the sound? There it is.
Hey, hold up.
Yeah, this is a fight.
Yeah. What do they expect? We didn't see the beginning of it. He's going for the single takedown.
He is.
Right, he's just trying to...
He's got to watch out for that big right arm. I'm sorry, I'm just doing Rogan. Where's Rogan when you need him? Jesus, who shot this?
Taking him down.
He's just trying to take him down.
Yeah, what a terrible wrestling coach. He can't take down one little skinny popular.
He's got him.
He's got some UFC stuff. An older teacher, too,
Tying up his legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got him on the ground.
This teacher is not doing a good job. And the guy's holding his head. He's trying to mount, but he can't get into his guard. I'm just throwing out words.
But this teacher now got administrative leave because...
Well, did they show at the beginning? Like, did the teacher just throw the punch, or...?
No, everybody in the classroom said that the kid punched him in the face first.
Okay.
First thing he did was he walked up to the kid, said, "You're dealing drugs. You know, not in this class.
Right.
Go to the office," or whatever the fuck he was saying. And then the kid popped him.
How do you think that's going to work out as a student drug dealer? Oh, I'll punch this guy in the face. And then, what do you think's going to happen?
There's no think. That's the word.
Why is he on administrative leave?
Because it's unacceptable
to take the kid down after you punch in the face.
I guess.
I'm guessing because they didn't see the punch. They probably had to make sure that's what it was.
Hey, babe.
But the teacher wasn't punching him back. He was doing the...
Yeah, he was trying to wrestle him to the ground there.
Figuring that would be the least.
Him up. There is just
the least thing I could do and control the situation, right? Let's say hi to David in Connecticut. David.
Good morning, boys.
Good morning.
I have a consultant out working for me whose name is Princey Dickshit. D-I-K-S-H-I-T.
Come on.
There's no way these names are real. Are you guys all in on this together today?
No, with the that community, the Indian community, there's a lot of Dickshits, a lot of princes. They're all over the place, so it's pretty common.
What about the shit part?
So one of your consultants is named Princey Dickshit.
Yeah, what kind of a what kind of a company is it that you hired him? Fucking baby wipes?
So it's all technical guys, like computer programmers and stuff like that.
Who wants to ask computer questions to a man named Dickshit?
Yeah.
Is that his name?
Yep, that would be his name, Mr. Dickshit. D-I-K-S-H-I-T.
Is he foreign?
Yes.
Okay, that might be it if he's from somewhere else.
Thank you, sir. One more about McDonald's. This guy used to work at McDonald's. Maybe not this particular one that's in the news today, but Alex in Tennessee.
Hey, boys.
Hey, Alex.
Yeah, well, I had one scenario. I had just started.
How old was she? That was a name.
Scenario. Scenario.
No, it may well have been. I don't know, but I had just started working there. I was 18 years old, and so they asked me to go and deal with this woman who's being loud and obnoxious and tell her to politely leave the premises. Now, I don't know what I'm dealing with because I've been in the back and I've just been sorting different condiments and whatnot.
Right.
So I go out there.
Condiments.
This woman must weigh like about 350 pounds or 1.5 E-rocks.
Oh.
And so...
That's 0.5, by the way.
Oh, boy.
Took one call too many. One call.
So
now
I'm about 5'9" and weigh about 150.
What sign are you?
Going to be a bit. What?
What sign are you?
All right.
What kind of shoes do you wear?
Get to the point.
Guys decided to do a podcast.
Yeah.
On our show.
Yeah.
I'll get to the point.
Okay.
So I go and I say, okay, could you please leave? And she's like, oh, I don't have to leave. And then I'm like, ma'am, I'm afraid you have to do. And then I'm like, could you please? And I motion with my right hand, and Aunt, guess what she said?
Don't touch me?
Oh, yeah. Don't you touch me? And
There's
I'm like
this-
thinking, oh, fuck.
There's this mentality where you cannot get in anyone's space like that. It doesn't even, you don't even have to touch anybody. It's just, don't touch me. All right, thank you, thank you. So I can't take you anymore. I can't take your call anymore.
What temperature?
He hasn't finished his story.
Yes, go ahead.
Go ahead. What's wrong with you, Ed?
Yes, talk about the barometric pressure of that day. Barometric pressure.
You are a bore.
He hasn't finished his story.
No, I was just saying I'm punching out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Al.
God.
One fucking phone call too many.
I just want one really good call. Like, what happened was there's a customer, I gave him some ketchups and he asked for another one, so I picked up a greasy spatula and slapped his face.
Now that would be good.
That's like eating one bad blueberry. Like, fuck. Now all the blueberries are bad. We had some good calls in there, but now one bad one ruins it.
I watched, I started watching Roots last night.
Oh, that tweet.
The original Roots. I was watching that, and it's like 6 parts.
Right.
And it was a mini-series on television back in 1977. So it goes a little faster because you don't have all those commercials. But holy fuckaroni, what they got away with back in 1977 as far as language went, wow.
Really?
And all your favorites. I mean, I'm sitting there watching, first you got the father from the Waltons. He goes with Lou Grant on a ship to Africa. And they pick up LaForge, who's also the Reading Rainbow guy.
Right.
And but then OJ is trying to get Reading Rainbow guy to hook up with his daughter.
OJ was in that?
OJ!
I don't remember that.
So then
I don't remember OJ in that.
They come back, and they sell the guy that's selling LaForge from Star Trek The Next Generation
Right.
is Sosa from fucking Scarface. Is Sosa. So he sells LaForge to Ben Cartwright from Bonanza.
Really?
Whose brother is fucking his wife, and his brother is Mr. Brady from the Brady Bunch.
The irony of them all.
And then the guy from Rat Patrol, Vic Morrow, is a real prick. He starts whipping him, but then the sergeant from Officer and a Gentleman befriends him.
Wait, Lou Gossett, right?
It was fantastic. And they're all dropping N-bombs. It's fantastic.
You remember when they're on the way over and the guy says to Ed Astor, do you want a belly warmer?
You want a belly warmer?
Oh,
He
what
sends in a
creep
black
he
chick
was.
as a belly warmer.
That's the best description of Roots ever.
It was fantastic.
That could go viral, sir. That one could go viral.
Oh, you
I
forgot,
loved it.
You forgot when the girl with the glass eye got her beverage spat in.
Whoopsie.
Whoopsie.
It was so much fun. I got up to part 3. So I'll watch the rest. There's 6 parts. For the time, you could tell it's dated, and you could tell it was a TV movie. The music is sometimes very. It almost seems like an episode of The Love Boat sometimes, which ironic. Not much love going on that trip.
They were trying to keep it nice for everyone.
Keep it nice.
You could do that with music
and very television-y. But the odd thing is, it was Quincy Jones that did the music,
right?
And it doesn't sound at all kind of Quincy Jones-ish, but. It was very well done. A lot of, and I also said, if you were black in the 70s and were not in Roots, you just hang your acting career up, because they found every black actor and put him in there. Because then the third part starts up, and LaForge turns into the father from Good Times.
Whoa!
And he then becomes, and then they chop his foot off and hobble him. Mm-hmm. And then he gets married and has a kid who I think is Kizzy.
Were you jerking off this whole time?
No, it was just it was very well done. Yeah. It was very well done. You could tell how LeVar Burton, especially at the time, because he was everywhere back then.
Yeah.
He did a very good job. It was very good, and it was brutal. I mean, that whipping scene that everyone knows, the what's your name, Kunta Kinte? No, your name's Toby, and Vic Morrow is, boy, can he play
was he the guy?
A great prick. Yeah, your name's Toby. Now tell me your name. Kunta Kinte. And then he tips his head to another black guy like, okay, give him a few more. He's whipping him. What's your name? And then he finally goes, Toby. And broke him.
I think the black guys on set looked at Vic Morrow like, you mother effer. Like, you're not acting.
It's like, you're either the greatest actor in the world,
or you're the biggest racist ever.
The most unbelievable part of the whole thing, though, was watching Mr. Brady seduce a woman in an open field as he's taking her top off and making that yuck face.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't know what to do. He's just putting things over her breasts.
You know what he did? He curled his hand up by her groin and tried to put his mouth over something. It was nothing.
And he put her on her hands and knees and said, I need a bucket of lard. He tried to grease That was Chuck Connors was in that.
Yeah, Chuck Connors is in some of the later parts of it.
Who played Curious?
Curious. Oh my God, Chicken George.
No, I'm not thinking of him.
Chicken George. Ben Vereen was in it.
Ben Vereen.
Cicely Tyson.
Right.
Remember Cicely Tyson? She was LeVar Burton's mother back in Africa. But Lou Gossett was really good in it, too. Yeah. He was really good. Oh, this is an African Guinea man. African Guinea man. Yeah, it was really, really well done.
The Next Generation had a couple of names in it, but nothing like the first one had all the big stars. The Next Generation had guys like, not Ernie Hudson, but who's the other guy?
Jesus.
What? Who's the other guy?
But what, Buffalo Butt from Good Times, and they really went second tier.
No, there's that one guy, he played like, you've seen him in a million things. I think he was in Harlem Night. He was in a bunch of, was Ernie Hudson in
Ernie Hudson was probably that. Yeah, Ernie Hudson was a
There's another guy who played Toomer.
Toomer. Oh, right, that guy. Yeah, I know his face, don't know his name. Yes.
No clue, sorry.
Yeah, pretty good, though. That, showing the ship a ride over from Africa,
right?
was a pretty good segment, too, because really brutal.
They're vomiting.
They show them just puking on each other in the hole, just chained up right next to each other. Someone dies, and you got to just lay next to the dead guy for a while. Yeah. And, yeah, that was pretty good. Pretty well done. I haven't seen it in fucking years, and it was on Netflix. So, what the fuck?
It's on not long ago, actually. On I want to say BT. They were just showing.
Better to just do it without commercials.
Yeah.
You know, it's just take forever with commercials.
Probably for Black History Month.
Right? I don't know. I want to say it was before February, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Well, we got the food.
Oh yeah,
we got food. David Tell's coming in today, and Brandon Steiner. Very cool.
Oh, what time is Brandon here? I'm leaving today.
9?
Fly. Oh, okay, good. I'll get to see him.
Yeah, we like Brandon. He comes in, talks about, like,
Indeed he do.
Collectibles and stuff.
Maybe he's got some Jeter stuff for his final season.
If you got, stuff, sports memorabilia that you think is rare or, worth something, give us a call. He'll tell you.
He had those boxers at his place on Long Island. The same day, I think he had Tyson Holyfield, Sugar Ray, Thomas Hearns, and Duran.
All at the same time?
Not at the same time. I think in the same few-hour period. Like, he probably he rotated them, I think. I've never wanted to go somewhere and bother people as much. Fuck, man.
You better bring us stuff today.
I want Duran.
Hey, Brand, if you're listening, bring us stuff.
Yeah. I want a glove with all those guys on it, and I want all those guys in studio taking pictures with me.
Uh-huh.
Or none of those things.
or none.
High school basketball player is 7'5".
7'5"?
Tallest high school basketball player, 7'5".
He's an Irish kid. It's really weird.
7'5".
That is freakish, huh?
What the hell?
You don't see many 7-something in high school.
All right.
A lot of 6'10s maybe, but
yeah.
I want to get a team together where they're all over 7 foot tall. How would you beat that?
How would you? Why haven't?
Well, they probably wouldn't get back on defense quick.
Yeah,
how that would work.
You get some Oakleys and some Barclays to just check them and break their backs. Get these fucking thug players that just really know how to put you in the stand. All those guys would get knocked around, man. Or a guy like Shaq, who's like, what was he, 7'1", but just a giant rock of a man.
Yeah, you couldn't move him.
No. Kareem was, I think, a bigger guy than people think, too, because he was 7'2". But he was, I think, a stronger guy.
But he was lanky, though.
Yeah, but he was also
they were able to push Kareem around a little bit. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, Shaq is big and big.
Yeah.
Right.
He's not that lanky guy.
And then you had the Manute Bol.
Oh, God, that's just a freak.
And then you had the white kid.
Manute Bol's the guy that came out of the ship in fucking Close Encounters.
Yeah. And there was the white kid.
John Stockton.
No. We had a white kid that was about 7'6", that Sean something.
Right.
What was his name? Sean Bradley?
Yeah,
Is
might
that
have been.
But he
Bradley.
he pretty much was
7'6".
a bust. He was a bust.
Sean Bradley, 7'6", awful.
Yeah, he was a bust.
Really
he
bad.
sucked. How are you 7'6" and suck?
Can't play basketball.
Amazing.
Wow.
We got food. So Dave Attell, Brandon Steiner, and other things. Stay there. I guess Sean Hannity was talking about us yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
My Twitter exploded.
He's talking about you two. He didn't mention me.
No? He mentioned you. He just got your name wrong.
I know.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I don't really understand Sean Hannity.
You don't get him?
No, I really don't, to be honest with you. We've done his show over the years, and, you know, we've all gotten along, but he's obsessed with me and my political views, and if you just listen to the show, I don't have the passion like you two to talk politics.
Isn't he just being silly, though? Like, I didn't hear this clip, but when he says that to me, he's always just being ridiculous or tongue-in-cheek. He's not being
He's just ridiculous. He really is. We've had very, very good conversations over the years.
Sure.
We've done gigs together. We've done his show, his radio show, his TV show.
Yep.
And he's obsessed with me being a liberal.
A lib? Is he calling you a lib in this again?
Not a big fan of government in general, is my stance. And I think the right way is to pick from both sides. I really do. Pick and choose.
Pick and
choose. A la carte.
Yeah.
I think that's the way to go, but that's just my dumb 2 cents. But I don't have the passion to fight it every day. I really don't. And the fact is, I wasn't an Obama supporter. He thinks I'm an Obama supporter. I have to say this over and over again. When the whole Obama thing was happening, people in this country were like, there's no fucking way they're going to elect a black president.
People in this studio.
Yeah, you.
People in this chair.
Yes, exactly. and you're paraphrasing, by the way.
Yes, it is paraphrasing.
But you were one of those guys. Not just because, not because he was black or whatever, but you're like, there's no way this country's going to do that. And I'm like, I'm telling you, you could feel the momentum at the time. Like, holy shit, this is actually going to happen. He's been in office, what,
6 years.
6 years. So now it's like, whatever. But you got to go back in time and go, wow, this is really going to happen. And that's when I started that whole Obama.
Yeah.
Just to annoy you, because you're like, there's no way it's going to happen. Everyone else.
Yeah.
Because once again, I did not vote for him. I've never voted.
Obama president, nah.
But Hattie just obsesses about it. He thinks because of all that. And I've talked to him about it on his show, and no, probably not on his show, because we stopped doing his show. But I talked to him about it at events and stuff. Like, dude, I'm not an Obama supporter. I don't really support government in general.
So what did I didn't hear this at all.
This is the Sean Hannity Show.
Yeah.
You know my buddies Opie and Anthony on the radio? I've always gotten along. We met on 9/11/2001. Opie and Anthony, they're on Sirius Satellite Radio.
Yeah, we got along.
Thank you, Sean.
We got along.
We'll plug a Rooney.
Yes, very nice plug.
He couldn't get in the city after 9/11 or on 9/11. We broadcasted that day, right?
Yeah.
And he couldn't either, so we found studios in Garden City. The old, I don't know if they're still around, LIR or DRE, whatever the hell they're called.
Yep.
I have no idea if they're still in business, but we found their studios, and they were, nice enough to let us broadcast that day, and Sean was there as well.
Yeah.
I don't know why we hit it off. I mean, for all intents and purposes, I mean, they do a wild, wacky morning show, afternoon show. And
that bothers me. I'm going to stop this a lot. That bothers me, too. We are more than just wacky. We always were more than just wacky.
That's his description. That's Sean's. That's like him saying, they're a little nutty. Like, that's just the way Sean talks. That's how
the way he talks.
I think some of the things he does is wacky.
And as a casual observer back in the day, I don't think people were really onto the fact that we were talking about a lot of different things.
But between all the, I mean,
with the publicity we got, we did come off as wacky.
Yeah, but in between all those crazy stunts and the nudity, we certainly were doing other things. But, you know, when you look back, those are the, what are you going to do?
I know.
Maybe the 9/11 show, maybe. But all the other serious conversations we had over the years,
overshadowed by
teen girls eating each other out. Okay.
And to him, by the way, calling somebody wacky is not akin with calling somebody a bag of shit. Like, to us it is. To this show, being called wacky is like, oh, fuck it.
Of course.
But to him, he's saying that just means kind of out there. The
yeah.
intent of the user is not to be a dick.
And, you know, I do a more news-oriented program. Anyway, on 9/11, neither one of us could get into our studios in New York City.
I already said this.
So we met in the hall.
Didn't I just say this?
That's great. Hey, why is Imus cooking outside on Fox?
That's not Imus.
I know. He's got that big head of hair like Imus. Gotta answer to Chip.
No, you don't.
Retarded. I
follow my lead. You don't.
I feel compelled.
You don't have to.
You have to. It's the right thing to do.
I know.
You're just getting back with a Marion call.
That's how Opie deals with it. Let's go to the phones.
You think I don't know? Every time I hear who's on the line, I'm like, all right, that was Edgar in 09 that I'm paying for.
No, I don't want people to really think that. Just a fun little angle. Another bit.
So we met in the halls of what was then WLIR. 92.7 in Long Island.
You're copying me.
And it was an unbelievable coming together moment for radio, because literally there were multiple shows going out of the studio in Garden City, Long Island on 9/11, and radio stations would never do this today, especially under the current environment where you have, you know, the biggest, dumbest people running large groups of radio stations.
Well, all right.
Brothers. So it just wouldn't happen today. Anyway, there were literally wires up and down every hallway. Everybody, all hands on deck.
How they figured that out?
Opie and Anthony were on WNEW at the time. They got on the air. We got on the air. I think Light FM got on the air. Another station got on the air, and they were doing their own broadcasting. An unbelievable moment.
Light needs to play Muskrat Love during 9/11 to make people feel better.
Why did that track just end?
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Who made the disc?
E-Rock.
Oh, no.
Why did that just end?
It just cut off.
Did it have gravy on it?
Why did it end?
Maybe give it another shot. Maybe your machine broke.
Maybe.
Yeah, just try that play apart.
Machine's busted.
Sure, and then go to the next one.
Eric says it's supposed to cut off because
we got on the air. I think Light FM got on the air. Another station got on the air, and they were doing their own broadcasting. An unbelievable moment.
Okay, maybe did he stop it there?
But wouldn't he unbelievable moment in broadcasting probably or in radio?
He says that was done intentionally.
All right.
I don't know.
Who's laughing?
Is that Eric
That's
laughing?
Sal.
Oh, Sal. Sal, why are you laughing?
What was that?
Why are you laughing?
Because why the fuck would you cut it there?
Oh, boy.
That is room. We may have to go to the
someone is pounding down the hall. Here he comes.
We have to go to the Lummox cam.
Look at him walking down the hall. My water's getting ripples in it.
I feel sorry for the pothole crew.
Oh, my
Chaos
Repair
theory.
crew, right.
Oh,
Sal
boy.
is taking shots at you.
We're defending you, by the way.
Shut up. This is where Sean. This is where Sean ended his thought, because then he started going into the next track.
Yeah.
So it was a weird transition.
But it went up on that word. Like,
Right.
Yeah, and
you're
then
always talking?
And then he jumps into the next thing. Like, he finished the thought and blended into the next thought.
I gotcha.
Aha.
So basically, you didn't make a mistake. You actually made a very good edit for tone.
Mid-sentence.
All right.
That's where he finished, because then he continues on the next track.
Allegedly. We'll see.
Hey, Sal, take that shit.
Yeah.
Exactly. While you're in there busy fucking trimming your beer and your vagina hair. Good. Breathe it in.
You hipster douche.
Hey, come on. He's fucking just not Eric.
Anyway, Anthony is the more sensible, reasonable, nice, smart, libertarian conservative.
I have to Anthony, from Hannity's point of view, Anthony is more reasonable. I understand him saying Anthony's more sensible. This is conservative. No, nice is the word there. You're not nice.
I'm not nice.
No, you're not a nice person.
And I can be extremely unreasonable.
Yeah, of course, which proves that Hannity is also crazy.
Yes. We share a lot of political views. Ideologies. We do.
Yeah.
Right. But then again, there are many that we don't agree on.
But the problem is, if you don't share his ideology, then you have to be a crybaby liberal. There's no in-between ground with this fucking guy.
Well, to hear the tone,
it's always been a problem with me and him.
And he knew from the beginning Obama was going to be bad.
Yeah.
And then you have Ed Norton, who's just funny.
Ed Norton is
Steve's
great.
not Ed Norton, you stupid fuck. He's been on your show how many times?
Well, I addressed it on Twitter.
I love Ed Norton.
What'd you say?
Just Ed Norton, capital E-D, and I said, please have the respect to call me Ken like everyone else.
Good. Oh, that's good. You had fun with it.
Ed Norton.
Maybe I should have had fun with my tweets.
Well, the thing is, I
decided not to have fun with my tweets. That's my problem.
The thing that it's like, I know he knows me, so it's just like I can't get mad at that because I've done.
Norton, you've done a show a lot.
Yeah. But people just make that mistake.
I think it could be a little slip-up, just saying Ed Norton. Ed Norton's a very popular actor. Or if you go back, it's, Ralph Cramden's buddy.
It's just a more famous name. That's
right.
I handled it just as well as you on Twitter yesterday.
Oh.
Hey, Sean Hannity, stop the bullshit. I'm not even close to a liberal. Never voted in my life, which includes Obama. I hate liars.
Wow.
That's probably unnecessarily
That comes across, though, like, especially Obama, I hate liars. It comes across like you're calling Obama a liar.
I understood that.
That's not the only thing you wrote.
Good one.
I was calling them both liars.
That's not the only thing you wrote.
Well, then I wrote, dickheads with no brains think if you're not a right-wing nut, you're automatically a liberal. They're unfamiliar with the middle or independent.
Right-wing nut, though. You use that, it makes you come off like a lip.
True, and dickheads with no brains. Probably not a good way to start a conversation.
Norton. After a while, it's just annoying.
Yeah, but at least you guys
I've explained this point to him personally on a few occasions. On our show, in person.
Who wrote Swanee River? Ed Norton?
Yeah, but at least you guys got the plug. Now there's a lot of people Googling Ed Norton because he said I was funny. That plug in front of 22 million people did me no good. Do you understand? That's like if he went to plug you guys and he goes, and that Bob and Tom show is terrific.
Right.
He'd be like, you missed it.
Yeah, I don't want 22 million people thinking I'm a crybaby liberal either. So
it was going to be bad. And then you have Ed Norton, who's just funny. And he worked on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. Both of them come on my show. And Opie's a little, he's a little baby. Won't come on my TV show.
Oh, shit.
He wouldn't come on, ever.
Because I've explained this, too. I don't need TV time just to have TV time. I don't have a passion to talk politics like that. I just don't. He's invited me at least six to eight times. I just don't want to do it. Because I don't have the that's not my thing, really. I'll throw my 2 cents in here and there. I do broad strokes as far as this stuff goes, but I don't dig in deep.
I stroke it to broads. You.
That's crass.
Crass, Chip. Thanks.
And his show it's very, very political.
Yeah.
It's just not my arena.
Yeah.
Ever. And he was a big Obama-loving liberal. Now he's talking about, I can't believe there's not a revolution. In the country. The government is oppressive now. They're telling you how much you can drink, the salt you can and cannot use.
Yeah, this has always been my point, you stupid fuck.
Oh, Jesus.
Come on, he's a radio partner.
Oh.
But you know this. He knows this.
And you know this.
I've never supported a side strongly.
Yeah.
I almost liked Clinton. And believe it or not, when I was growing up, I almost liked Reagan.
Yes.
There's two guys that are pretty opposite, right?
Hello.
But my problem has always been, the government's in our shit. And they're full of lies down there in Washington.
Yes, and
I've always been that guy.
Ed Norton is very funny. Well,
22 million person plug ruined. God. Sean.
Ed Norman Schwarzkopf is,
I know.
Oh, God.
That one hurt.
Drink the salt you can and cannot use. They're taking bigger and bigger and bigger chunks of every penny you make.
Yes.
It almost sounds like
you
Anthony.
die and they take 100. They want 100% of what you got left.
Amazing.
They want the gold in your rotting teeth. For crying out loud. There ought to be a revolution.
Yes.
We need new government.
Yes.
That's what this election hopefully will be about. Hopefully we'll get some solid Ted Cruz, Rand Paul, Mike Lee, Marco Rubio conservatives in the Senate and the House.
Come on, November.
Yeah, keep dreaming. It's going to be the same shit, and you know it, Sean.
Let's get the Dems out.
It's going to be the same shit.
Let's make Obama a true lame duck. I'm all for that.
It's going to be the same shit.
Oh, yeah? Damn it.
It will. Damn. Cruz doesn't have a shot to be president.
It was going to change. Not president, but, you know. I just want a clean sweep. Get all the Dems out. Make it so that Obama can just sit there and ride out the rest of his fucking miserable, disastrous term.
It's not pretty. But I'll say it again. I was never an Obama supporter. I just knew that the country was going to do that and vote him in.
Vote in your boy?
It's your boy Obama, right?
Good one.
Sam Roberts lobbing some shells across your bow right there, Ope.
What did Sam say here? What did you say? What did Sam hear? What did you say?
He said what?
Hold on, I just wanted to reiterate the worst statement in radio history. What did Sam hear? What did you say? I was wrong on every word. No one has ever been more consistently wrong with the string of words before.
Sam was saying it was Opie's boy.
So there you go. It wasn't, that bad, obviously, but it was still like, it's just annoying.
Yeah.
I don't know. It wouldn't be annoying if I didn't sit with the guy and explain to him exactly my stance on shit.
He loves giving you a good ribbing like that.
Because he doesn't understand why I won't go on a show, and it has nothing to do with him. I do like the guy. He is one of the few in radio that's stuck up for us. Mm-hmm. And he also is one of the few radio guys that called me personally to basically tell me that we got to, calm our shit the fuck down.
Yeah, it's true.
Because when we first got back to satellite, we were out of control right away. And I remember, and then we got in trouble. I think it was the
homeless guy.
The homeless Charlie thing made some big headlines. And Sean and I respect him to this day for it. He called me.
What are you doing?
What?
He was like,
he called
what are you
me,
doing? Yeah.
and he said, "What are you guys doing?
Yeah.
You just sat out over 2 years. You're back. You gotta fucking calm the fuck down."
Whoops.
So
yeah.
But the reason I don't go on his show is because I just don't have the passion to talk politics on that level. I just don't. I'd go on with you and fool around a little bit maybe, but I don't know.
There are some shows he does that aren't heavily political leaning. If something's happening that day, maybe, entertainment wise, or he's got a panel on that's a little more goofy or something. So, yeah. And then there's, the hardcore political shows for the most part.
I always find, even with the political stuff, I try to find the angle that I relate to. Because I can't sit there and debate politics with, even, with the Democrats on it, but guys who do that for a living.
Yeah. They're doing it every
head guys.
day. Right.
I'm gonna lose those debates because they know how to say it quick.
And
they
they
know
have
to throw
everything memorized.
Everything's
all the
memorized
stats and everything, yeah.
So I just use it as a platform to fuck around, I make a point.
Right.
Regardless of what their point is, and try to be funny with it.
Funny, yeah.
Nothing worse than being on one of those shows and you make like a passionate statement about something, and then they just nail you with all sorts of stats and dates and names.
But
just
just having fun.
Well, I just thought it was a good idea that we would do that.
Ed Norton.
Well, what about the blah blah act from 1949?
Exactly.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
You realize that 57,000 people would be affected by what you just said?
Yes. Yeah, that slipped my mind.
Yeah, Senator Gludson, a Republican, signed the thing.
Senator Gludson. I vote for him.
Yeah, so I did vote for him.
You do turn it. You do turn it to Brian Ring, but I thought. But I thought.
See, but I thought it was a good thing.
But I thought free Pop-Tarts would be a good thing.
I thought the people would rally around it.
Right.
I thought they'd rally around it.
Rally. The big yellow one is the Democrat.
Yeah.
I guess I made my stupid point, but
he's Sean. He's Sean, you know? He's Sean Hannity.
A dickhead with no brain.
Damn!
Yes.
Yeah, Sam. Reiterate it. They heard you the first time, don't worry.
Damn.
Well, he said it once.
No, you said it twice. You brought up my other tweet.
Oh.
That's true.
So you referred to dickhead twice.
Hold on.
What?
Just looking at Twitter.
Oh.
Why?
No reason.
Why would you do that?
Why would you do
I barely look.
I look.
Here's a
every
video.
fucking day.
I'm selling a shirt, and here's us with a celebrity. Bye.
I realized
that's what it's become now.
I had jumped back into the racial discussion fray of late, and then it just always turns into a rehashing of the Trayvon and Zimmerman thing, and it's like that's done. Enough already. Then I get roped in.
You do get roped in, huh?
I get roped in and start going off on it because people just they're deniers of fact. And you just want to set them straight. And a lot of times I do use some people as a means to an end. You know, it's easier for me to answer something, to discuss it, than it would be to just throw it out there as a here.
But
it's better to just answer somebody else's statement with something.
But why would you argue with people that, you know, obviously don't like you or your stance, and you know you'll never turn them? I can't be bothered with that anymore. I know there's people there's people out there that simply don't like me, and I'm like, why am I arguing with these people? They're never going to like me. I could cure cancer, and they would find a problem with that.
I think it's because I can get my word out there. I could get my opinion out there. I could get another discussion started, maybe with people that, you know, are a little more adept to debating. But in order to get it started, I need that jumping off point, and sometimes it's some asshole with 2 followers that, you know,
that makes sense.
is giving shit.
That certainly makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, wait, maybe if I explain it to this guy.
You know you're never changing their minds.
Of course not.
That's funny.
And when you
Sometimes I don't
realize
have
that, it's very freeing.
Yeah. Sometimes I don't have the time or ambition to do anything and argue with somebody, so I'll just retweet them, knowing that the listeners will just destroy them. So I'm just like, yeah, let me retweet that, and you guys have a little fun. It's like when I'm having a sandwich and I give a little piece of cheese to Beavis. Here you go. Here you go.
There's people on Twitter. Sean Hannity, you owe Jim Norton an apology, and you should plug all of his appearances for the next 6 months.
And signed Jim Norton.
Yeah, yes, my favorite in it. And Pete Hoare said, Jim Norton, maybe Ed Norton. Sean just meant erectile dysfunction Norton, in which case he nailed it. It's not true sometimes.
Sometimes. That's funny. Can we get Dennis Falcone in here for a second?
Yes. Hollywood Denny Falcone?
Well, I have to, yes.
Oh, yeah.
He the one who's walking by dressed a certain way just to get noticed.
You know what?
You didn't see what he did today to do exactly that?
Yeah, of course. That's what I'm saying.
Why? You know what it is? I think it's because he's done.
Oh, okay.
I think it's because he's done a couple of our shows, the pre-show and the after-show and stuff, and maybe people are starting to know his name. He's got to be a little undercover, a little QT.
He's got sunglasses on today.
He is, isn't he?
He's got sunglasses, and he's walking around, and he had to walk by our area.
Yeah.
When we went to break, by the way.
Yeah.
So Jimmy's absolutely right. Yeah. And I'm thinking he had some kind of eye surgery, cataract surgery or something.
Here he comes. And you know what the glasses are? They're like the ones D'Annunzio was wearing in Caddyshack at the pool.
They're just the worst sunglasses ever.
These big mirror sunglasses.
Very good.
D'Annunzio is a boob.
Oh, of course he was. Hey, mama. Here he comes. Look at this.
Sunglasses are horrendous.
Those are pretty good. That's great.
You truly have reached a new level of assdom.
It's Brundle
No, I just got these in, and I wanted to see if I could walk around with them. They're very dark.
I'm still practicing in the fucking subway. See if you can find the edge.
But there's a lot of hallways around here. Why did you pick our area? To get noticed, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
At least he's honest. All right.
Why not?
I can't argue with that.
Get your opinion. If I get your opinion, then I know they.
All right, they're awful.
They're horrendous.
Take them off like Art
everybody
Dwyer.
else is going to say, "Oh, they're nice. They're fun."
No,
I come to you guys and I get the truth.
You told me outside the studio you thought they were nice.
Yeah.
And that they would be good for giveaways.
Why are they fun?
This is the company that makes them.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I got them at the DJ show in Atlantic City. They sent them to me.
Oh, the DJ show. You could bounce some lasers off of those mirrors and it would look cool.
These are pretty cool. This is like when you play EDM music, you know, electronic dance music.
Yeah. You look like you just graduated from fucking Apex Tech and you're going in for a welding job. I can't phone you because I'm a douche.
See, then you could look at me and then you could comb your hair in the
I actually
glasses.
can see my. These are perfectly mirrored sunglasses. They don't fit to
Those
any
are
head, though.
good.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we'll get some of these, you know, for the parties.
Got an $8 million camera next to me, and I'm fucking using my iPhone to take a picture of this. That's
You look like a little girl wearing her mother's sunglasses, like one of Joan Crawford's kids, trying to be like mommy.
How many did you get?
What's that?
How many?
Oh, you could buy like by the dozen, so I'll probably buy like 12 dozen. That would be like
144.
Yeah.
You buy a lot of them and hand them out at parties and stuff?
we get the parties.
Okay.
How much?
See, now I get it.
How much are they?
I think they're like $1 a pair, $2 a pair. It depends.
Yeah, ripped off.
Yeah. No, these are good.
Yeah, you know what? Then you could...
They're not good.
You could be at a party, right? You're DJing a party, right?
Fucking horrendous.
And I bet it's like... go get yourself some cheap sunglasses. Bam, bam, bam. And then you'd be like, okay, everybody, we got the cheap sunglasses coming out. What? No?
Old time rock and roll.
Oh, ding, 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 ding. Oh,
and then,
I got
And then
ya.
you do the dance, you know?
Right.
What about my Future's So
bright? Timbuk 3. Future's so bright, I gotta wear shades.
I gotta wear shades. There's a bunch of sunglass-based songs that
Corey
you can...
Hart. I wear my sunglasses at
night.
Yeah.
So I can.
Yeah.
Do you go a little vaguer, like hazy shade of winter or something?
Because they're shades.
You know?
That's a good one.
No, that's sort of depressing, too. You want to keep the party up.
You want to keep the party up.
Good times and fun.
Good times and great oldies.
Good times, great oldies.
Keep the party pumping.
You like that Arnold Schwarzenegger character, the douchinator.
I'll be bluff.
I like the whole Sean Hannity bit this morning.
You did?
Oh, that's hilarious. I'll be bluff.
That was fun.
Why was that fun?
Because he was talking about the old studios and everything.
Oh,
and,
yeah. See, that's what he liked.
Oh, he liked the radio angle.
Yeah,
He's talking about that stuff.
Yeah. But, I'm with Opie. I can't talk to politics either.
No, huh?
No.
I get on there and talk some radio. If they need a radio expert, I think you're a go-to guy.
I could talk some politics. You can't talk any.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not
There's
at
a
all.
difference.
No, I admit that.
Thank you.
I admit that.
You know what? You know the politics of fun.
Politics of dancing.
The
Reflex.
politics
Good
of
song.
dancing.
Good song.
The
Yeah.
politics of feeling good.
132 beats a minute. You can mix that puppy in and keep the dance floor hopping all night long.
Alex, I'll take things people should be shot for saying for 1,000.
We hear politics of dancing now.
Politics of dancing.
It's a good song.
Talk this up for us, and then get the fuck out of here.
With his great sunglasses.
Oh, they're great.
I like those.
Those are hilarious.
Yeah, what's politics of
Great.
dancing?
I'd like to give him
Reflex,
the
right?
green version.
I hope you're getting a massage and you looking through them.
I might have.
What happened?
And just dropping some beats in there.
Yeah, huh? Oh, got it started like this.
Yes.
Yeah, we would cut this out.
You would cut this
We
out.
would edit this out.
Yeah, it's not fun.
No. You need the full, the whole thing. Well, here it is. We're one day away from the weekend. Almost ready to reach around, slap yourself on the back and say, hey, Friday is on the horizon. But you know what? Thursday is also the unofficial start of the weekend. We're finally getting some sunshine. We're finally getting that feel. So you know what? Let's get everybody out there on the dance floor. Get those hands up in the air. Wave them like you just don't care. Because we could talk politics all day and all night long.
You're wordy. You got stepped on.
Because I thought,
Nasally.
it's still
Nasally.
going.
Your voice
It's
is
still
thin.
going.
All night dog.
The hell?
You think he's a thin voice?
Yeah, it's very thin.
It's still going. That was
His
just
fucking voice is like
that's
tracing
one
paper.
intro right there.
Horrible. Fucking onion paper voice.
Right.
Hey, lambskin condom voice.
Gotta get some balls behind that voice.
I'm going to go out and smoke a pack of Camels and come back to the studio, okay?
Let me hear your deepest voice. All radio guys could, bring it down a little
like to
bit. And then
stand
with
up.
the processing,
I like to stand up.
It sounds
and
boss
boss
jockish.
jock.
Yeah.
Well, I have a pretty deep.
No,
deep
you don't
voice.
even have close to a deep voice.
You don't.
Yeah.
What song? What song you want to?
Yeah, you're the host of W. Progeria.
Do we have anybody on the birthday list celebrating a birthday today?
We have Brian
I am, actually.
Setzer. There you
Brian
go.
Setzer.
Stray Cats. Let's
Oh,
do
yeah, we
this.
could rock this town.
All right, let's do Rock This Town. I want to hear your deepest radio voice.
We have to get the Stray Cats on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry, we're
Or
getting
the Straw Hats, as we used to say for fun.
That's not fun.
No. What's fun about that?
Well, it's just like a play on words.
I understand that, but I don't see the fun. That's fun if you're saying it while a girl eats your ass.
The Straw Hats?
Straw
You
Hats.
did not say that one.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know they ain't related, but they do be bros. I know a few of those. But that one, we never did Straw Hats.
We got a request here for the Straw Hats. Oh, wait, that's the Stray Cats.
That's
See, it's
a good
like,
one.
I never heard that
funny.
one. What are some of the others?
What's that?
I'm trying to remember something.
No way.
Well, you see, Elbow Parsley, a lot of 50s and 60s disc jockeys used to do for Elvis Presley.
Elbow Parsley.
Yeah.
They did not do that.
They did.
He actually is right, because I was listening to the Elvis channel and they did a 30-minute discussion on how Elbow Parsley got started by somebody that saw him in a diner once.
One of my favorite bits that I know the listeners don't care about is listening to the Elvis channel.
I love it.
One of those mundane stories that goes on forever from a guy that almost saw Elvis one time and has a story about it.
But Anthony listened for 30 minutes.
Oh, I love it.
That's what I'm saying.
Those horrible stories.
He is just a dumb guy.
I know.
That's funny.
He's a savant.
Is he?
Yes.
Is that what it is?
I have great respect and a fondness for Denny Falco.
By the way, a little Classic Rewind gave a little shout out yesterday.
Oh,
I told her.
Christine Stone?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, because
What'd
we
she
were talking
say?
about it.
What's
Yes.
that? I told her, I said that Opie really enjoys the channel and said he was listening.
So was
to
I,
it.
a piece of shit?
Ouch.
I was just saying how I respected you.
Let me answer your yes.
Okay.
Opie was really going.
It's a rhetorical question.
No, Ope was going off the other day saying he really liked Classic Rewind, heard Christine Stone, and
I like Christine Stone's voice.
A nice voice.
She's not going to say anything crazy, but she's got a good voice, keeps the music going.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I was just saying I like the channel. Opie was complimenting her. Okay.
By the way, Christine Stone has a much deeper voice than you.
Yeah, she
in
does.
a sexy way, too.
Yeah,
She
does.
doesn't sound like a truck
Damn.
driver. She sounds
I'm not
very,
trying to
very
sound
sexy.
Yeah.
Damn. Are you trying to sound sexy?
No.
Is that what you're doing?
Why stop trying to sound sexy?
I'm
You're trying
not.
to look sexy with those glasses.
I'm not.
Tell you that much.
Absolutely.
You're a sexy dude.
Thank you, Sam. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
compliment.
Your voice just like falls apart before it even hits the microphone.
So thin. It is a thin little voice.
Yeah.
It's
It's
just
like throwing snowflakes into a fire.
that's his voice.
It does, just kind of.
The processing has nothing to work with.
Yeah, you need something to actually work with to process.
All right, let's hear your deep voice for the Straw Hats.
Do we got Straw
Stray
Hats?
Cats.
And Brian Setzer's 55th birthday.
55.
It's not Rock This Town. What version is this?
this?
What are you doing?
This is Rock This Town off Dirty Boogie.
No. You got to give me the original.
The original
from
from
the
the
80s.
This is
80s.
Stray Cats.
Stray Cats.
Yes.
All right, hang on.
Dirty
Stray Cats.
boogie.
Dirty
What are we all
Boogie.
going to get hungry?
Typed in Brian Setzer, and that's what came
Oh,
up.
no.
Is that the one they play in the gay clubs,
You gotta
Trav?
keep
Yes,
the
it is.
original.
It's the only one I know.
We're gonna harp on this for quite a while.
Yeah.
We're gonna continue to talk about this.
God.
How could you do that? Oh, there we go.
Why anyone tries to do anything around here is beyond me.
I think
You just get shit on.
Exactly. That's the
you're
one.
feeling the tension, right?
Yeah.
Among everyone.
Yeah.
We got to like release the release valve.
Yeah, it might
It's
be
going to
time.
happen soon.
Something's
A little
going to blow.
tension.
Where?
With everyone.
Yeah, you can tell Travis is getting a little annoyed.
He sounded
Travis got a little annoyed at me
annoyed.
before when I went in there to ask him something.
Did he?
Yeah, a little,
Oh,
little
boy.
something.
What was it?
For a blowjob.
Yeah, I'm like, Travis, why don't you just pop this puppy into your mouth and earn a few bucks? All of a sudden, he's like, I got work to do.
Yeah.
Sal took shots at E-Rock. E-Rock took shots
Oh,
back.
that's right.
Yeah, I said, hi, E-Rock, how are you? He told me to go fuck myself.
Right, there's...
You did.
Yes.
It's quite tense around here.
It is, right?
Yes.
Maybe.
Why is that, Sam?
I don't know why it is. But it'll reach a breaking point.
Why? What's going on?
Yeah, tell us.
I don't know.
The lamoxity of E-Rock, I think.
All right, let's go with the Stray Cats. We're going to try to hear Dennis Falcone's deepest voice for radio.
Well, good morning. I'd like to wish a very, very happy birthday. That's my voice. I am what I am.
But
That's my voice.
We told you to try to do your deepest voice.
Don't talk like that. I mean, this is my voice.
yes.
This is my voice.
You're dressed like you started in Papillon. I don't like your shirt.
But if the bit is...
like old prison.
Yeah, you want me to put a voice? I don't have that voice. This is my voice.
Yeah,
though.
hey.
Then tell us you can't do the bit. The bit is Dennis Falcone trying to do his deepest radio voice. So you go, okay, and we set the whole thing up, which took 5 to 7 minutes, and then you just did your regular voice.
Yeah. You're a wafer thin voice. Piece of garbage. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
There you go.
Try it down low like this.
But there's nothing there. There's nothing there.
Just a put on
Piece of voice.
See, I would just be more happy and excited to say, hey, if you see Brian Setzer today, wish him a happy birthday. He is 55 years young. The pride of massive people, Long Island. Let's rock this town.
All right, you can hit a post.
That
Okay.
was nice.
I'll give you
exactly.
that. I'll give you that. You can
So
hit a
can Harry
post.
Chapin.
you have a very good radio voice. And
I don't.
that's it, you know.
I do all right. I had a horrendous Long Island accent when I first started this crap.
I gotta tell you something though. He's got the right voice for what he does. That deep voice doesn't work when you're doing that. That progressive FM radio is for the deep voice. He's doing the party. Hey everybody!
When I listen to a music station, I don't want to hear a willy-nilly voice.
You don't want willy-nilly voice?
No. Well, you don't even think he's going to survive to the post without running out of air.
It's little parrot lungs.
What else did you say in there that bothered me? Oh, if you see Brian Setzer.
Yeah,
who's going to
that's
see
a
him? Who's going to
personal
see
thing.
him?
It's exactly
I hate when
that's a
DJs
personal
do that.
thing. Hey, if you happen to run into Brian Setzer
But
today.
these people aren't going to run into Billy Joel on his birthday or whatever.
Yeah, you hunk of shit.
It's just a fun thing if they happen. Hey, this guy said if I run into him. Wow.
It isn't fun, though, right?
Not
If you
fun.
see the piano man.
Right.
Yeah.
You're just...
And you're acting like Captain Jack. Fucking boo-a-roo.
And the funny thing is, if you did see someone like that and try to wish him a happy birthday, you'd probably get punched in the face by one of his crew.
Yeah.
Stay away.
No, he was very nice. I sat next to him at a Mets game once.
Oh, Brian Setzer?
Yeah, up in the press box. One box next to me was Richard Nixon. And the other, yeah, how about that? Richard Nixon, myself, and Brian Setzer.
I wish you were next to Kennedy on the way to the fucking mart. On the trade mart.
You just lied there, too.
I'm not lying. I'm not kidding you.
You didn't sit next to him.
There was 3 different press boxes. I'm not lying to you.
So
Yes.
that's not sitting next to him. That's he's in the next section.
Right.
You're in
But
the
you can
same
see
building.
him. No, we were in a press box. up
You
in the
could
press
see
line.
him. That's a lot different than what you said. I sat next to him.
What was Nixon doing there?
Why didn't you say hi to
Watching
him?
the ball game.
Did you say hi to him?
Where was it?
it?
86. Shea Stadium, 86.
Why was he
Way
in New
back.
York?
I don't know.
I was in San Clemente, home of the Western White House. And this thin-voiced man was sitting next to me.
Right. He wanted to keep his eye on the Jews.
Yes. Hey.
Are you a Jew? Jew boy?
Wow.
You didn't sit next to Brian Seltzer.
See, that would have been funny.
Brian Seltzer, he did sit next to him.
He's taking it like, see,
I
that's
tell you, I'm
funny.
going to take that one.
Brian Seltzer, everybody.
Brian Seltzer, no. And then your rest of the
Seltzer?
paper said
Salsa. Salsa?
He was
Salsa.
He was in a press box next to you.
Right.
That's not sitting next to him.
So you don't know if he was nice or not?
No, he was.
How do you know?
I waved to him, and then when we walked out at the end of the game, I said, hey, I'm from the South Shore of Long Island, too. He goes, yeah, where about? And I said, I grew up in Seaford. No kidding.
Oh.
Yeah. I said, hey, remember hanging out at the OBI? Yeah, he goes, I used to play there.
Oh,
You should have said, let's go out for
Yeah.
some seafood.
Hey, nothing better.
I like that seafood.
Of course you do.
Nothing better than small talk.
Exactly.
With a thin-voiced man.
Exactly. Probably thought you were a sick kid they brought to the game.
Did you, wow, that was pretty good. Did you get a picture?
No.
No, huh?
No.
Now, why would you when Nixon's there? Why would you talk to Nixon?
Well, because he's not nowhere near him.
Tricky Dick.
You could see him just like everyone else.
Did you try to get as much information about yourself out as you could about radio and everything?
No, we
like,
just,
hey, I'm on the
just made some
radio.
small talk. Just made some chit chat.
She's got big tits. Wow, aren't they amazingly fucking look good shaped too?
Yeah, they're probably really good to just hold on and suck like a little baby. I would wrap my legs around her and hold her breasts while she cupped my head.
Like a child.
And suck them and make mommy noises.
Can you do that? It's one of my favorite things to do. This is how Jimmy takes care of a girl's
I hold
breasts.
them. I wrap my legs around her waist.
Right.
And then I hold her big breast with one hand and I go...
Oh, God. He opens his eyes real wide and looks
Yes.
around.
Yeah, I get my feeding.
How ghoulish is
Feed
that?
me.
Oh, that is really creepy.
Yeah, I dig my nails into him. I sometimes bite
Yeah.
them. It stiffened your nipples, didn't it?
Oh, fuck. That's
All right.
great.
So the sunglasses, But for $1, okay.
Yeah, we get them for
$2.
And sometimes you can get like different colors on the sides. So, if you're having a theme party,
Do you get your name on the side at least? Or?
I could put my name on the side.
What's on the side now? Did you say that earlier? I don't remember.
No, it's just the company that makes them, ShermanParty.com.
Sherman Party. There he goes. Nice plug right there.
Well, it's the company that makes this stuff.
So they should give you a whole bunch of sunglasses for free.
I wish you were taking them back to OJ's wife.
Now beat it.
Yeah.
It's not going to get worse than that, so beat it.
Exactly. The news would have been reported so much differently if it was him bringing the sunglasses back. A tragedy and a blessing.
He cut his throat with a nail clipper, little pencil nick.
Look at this. I broke your motherfucking legs driving once. So, Jay.
Yes. Look at the stuff, you guys.
Light up disco stick.
That you could buy from what? Sherman Party?
Oh, wow.
Light up disco sticks.
These the ones you buy in volume, everything? I like that.
For that light up disco stick, where's the place that makes it stand straight up on the chair? so you can put in your hiney.
Yes.
We should get some of this stuff for the unmasked. That'd be great.
Oh, that'd be good. Hand it out to the
have me
crowds.
run around giving out that stuff.
Yeah. Oh,
pumping up the party.
Yeah. I'd rather have Ryerson at the fucking unmasked than those things.
Did Marion call the pre-show again?
Yeah, she did.
What was her angle today?
It wasn't about her, but she wanted Lady Di at the Unmasked.
How long was the call?
It's about 4 minutes. You want clips? The callers really did not take well to it.
No, they don't.
Yeah, so then we definitely want clips.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I think we do. But we need them right away before Dave Attell gets here.
Okay.
Please.
Do you have an assistant that goes to gigs with you that blows up the saxophones and everything?
No, if people are ordering those, I tell them to please bring them ahead of time, blown up.
He's got an agenda. I love it. He's so organized. And
you have to, because that saves time.
I do respect your work ethic. I really do, but wow.
So then when we put on a good rock and guitar song, you start giving out the guitars.
Oh, my God.
Let me see you guys playing some air guitar. How about we rock and roll all night with Kiss? Yeah, and that gets everybody because of the whole, air guitar, video games and what have you. I'd love to bring Jimmy out to one of the parties. He'd probably have a good time.
Oh, yeah.
I'd rather be the guest of honor at a lynching.
Why don't we just play the Marion call? Travis has it.
Oh, shit.
We could tap out whenever we want.
I'd rather be. Are you a party I'd rather go to? The one where I have to read statements while the Cali cartel stands behind me.
Warming up the chainsaw.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, my God.
All right, let's hear it for Dennis Falcone.
Classic. Dennis Falcone.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Always
Looking
a pleasure,
good.
sir.
Give him your best today because Sean Hannity probably got a lot of new people, cuming the show today.
He's cuming the show.
No one's
I love
cuming.
it.
None of that shit works.
Checking it out.
It might work a little bit, maybe, but not as much as the PD would like to think. So we'll just play it. Fuck it.
Okay.
So Marion called the pre-show. More begging for the unmasked tickets.
Right.
And the Bobo rule is in effect. No
Right.
Bobo, no Lady Di, no one else that babbles. So that would be Marion as well.
No rambling.
Although Marion's trying to say she can't go even if we ask her.
I couldn't go anyway, but why wouldn't you have me?
Right.
Stop.
So let's listen to a little bit of the phone call from Marion this morning.
Because Denny Falcone.
Marion, welcome to the pre-show.
Hey, Sam, how are you? Hey, I think one thing, Opie and Anthony should reconsider and give Diane tickets to next week's, get-together.
Right. Now,
I think they should, because everything that she has done for you guys
Oh, yeah.
for 20 years, they should reconsider, honestly. And, I don't care about Bobo. I don't know what you guys got going with Bobo.
Lou, did you have a question for Marion?
Mary, do you think this unmasked is it for you or for?
No, it's not about me. It's not the guys. But the thing is, it's about people that are going that used to belong to the show, okay? And Diane did an internship for them 3 weeks ago, okay?
It wasn't a real
I ain't calling
internship.
about me. I'm calling about her.
don't
Okay, I can't
understand.
go. I don't give a shit anyway, all right? But I'm calling for Diane, and I think Diane should be able to go.
Keep quiet. How many
Why not? She's been around for 20 freaking years, as long as Opie and Anthony. She went up there, did an internship.
It wasn't an internship.
What a babbling narcissist.
And I think they should give her tickets.
Just over and over. The listeners do not care that you can't go, but you would if you can.
I don't fucking care what you think, okay? I don't fucking care what you think.
Oh, boy.
Whoa.
Feisty.
I think Diane should be able to
You
go.
had a lot there,
all right?
Sam.
All right, Lou. I think you've been putting your
Oh,
place,
cronuts.
quite frankly.
Thank you so much.
Marion, I'm sorry that you had to deal with that.
I don't fucking care, but let me tell you something. I think that you guys should give Diane a break and give her some goddamn tickets, all right?
Right. How many tickets do you think she should get?
Well, one, because I can't go, so she should get a ticket.
Now, don't you think that there is a danger of her being a bit of a distraction?
No, I don't think so. I think she would behave this time.
Okay, well, she behaved so poorly the last time we saw her, she had to be banned from the bathroom because she refused to vomit anywhere except the sink.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. Maybe you should give her a call today or next week and tell her if she behaves herself that she should go. But she really would like to go and be a part of this.
Well, let's see. Ray in Philly, do you agree with Marion or no?
Give her
not
a
at all.
chance.
Marion, when she lost her virginity on the train tracks, her boyfriend or whoever was fucking her should have just pushed her in front of a fucking moving train. She
And let me tell you something. That's not my situation. That's not my problem. So that's up to Diane.
It's not my problem. That's not my problem. You know what?
If
You dress
you
up
have
in
a
a
beef
purple
with Diane,
sweatsuit.
take
You
it to
look like
Diane. Don't
fucking
take
Grimace.
it out with me, okay?
You suck.
All right. I think that's a little...
Fuck yourself, okay? You go to hell.
Good for you, Marion. That was a little unfair. I'd rather spend my time with Brian in Detroit.
What the...
Hey, Marion, why the fuck do you keep saying that wildebeest? I'm so tired of your fucking retarded ass, too. If nothing...
Why don't you shut up, okay, you fucking asshole?
Oh, I'm a fucking asshole. Fuck you,
You are an
stupid
asshole
fucking
because
cunt.
you don't know me and I don't know you. All right, so if you don't have anything nice to say to me, don't fucking say that old jerk off, okay?
Good for you, Marion. This is not how you want to start the morning, is it?
I don't give a shit how I start the morning, okay? I'm
Good
on my
for
way
you.
to work. But let me tell you something. Sam, honestly,
Yeah.
have the guys reconsider and give her a ticket.
Well, I think Bobby in Connecticut actually agrees with you. What's up, Bobby?
Give her a chance.
Prime time.
Morning.
You know what? Opie and Anthony, they're just ungrateful. They wouldn't have this career if it wasn't for Diana and Marion, and I think they should be allowed.
I wouldn't say that, but they've been around a lot longer than me and Diane, and there's a lot of people that used to be with the show that ain't around anymore. Who knows what happened to a lot of people. But Diana really would like
They're all
to go.
dead. So you're going to be all fired up when you get to work this morning, huh, Marion?
I'm good. I'm calling because I'm saying Diana's my
How
friend.
long is this
and I
fucking
think
clip?
she should be
Right?
able to go.
Do you think there's a possibility that she'll get all...
Consider.
Well, don't you think there's a possibility that she'll get all kind of fucked up and piss herself at the unmasked?
I don't think so. I really don't. I think this time she'll really behave. And she told me yesterday on the phone that if she was able to go, if you guys get her a ticket, she's not going to go there drinking. She's going to behave herself.
Bullshit.
And you know what? Truthfully, Sam, she has been behaving herself the last couple
No,
days.
she has. Last couple of days.
To her internship here.
Well, I wasn't there. I don't know anything about that. I don't know if that's true. I don't want to get involved with that, okay?
Right, I understand that. Josh in Pennsylvania.
Morning, Sam.
Morning.
Hey, Marion, I just wanted to don't be upset that they didn't get invited because Dee's didn't get invited.
I don't want to go.
No, he said, no, Marion, he said Dee's.
Didn't get invited, Marion. Dee's didn't get any tickets.
Who?
Dee's, no.
Okay, all right, that's good.
God damn it.
Good place to end it.
Yeah, fuck.
Oh my God, it's so annoying.
It is
So annoying.
I mean, Marion admitted that Lady Di is an alcoholic. An alcoholic is not going to, control themselves.
No. She's going to control herself. She'll get all snotty drunk and then do that whole, no, I'm not, no.
But she's been behaving herself the last couple of days.
Is she?
Yeah, last couple of days.
Yeah, last couple of days, sure.
Someone on Twitter suggested that we make Lady Di and Bobo film a sex tape to get tickets for the unmasked.
Oh, God.
You think they would do it?
Wow.
Yeah, that's the problem. I think they actually would.
Probably. They probably would.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would. I don't think it's a good idea to do that.
Why?
Because, number one, nobody wants to see it. Number two,
that would be wacky.
It would be wacky, but it'd probably also be...
That's right. It'd make Sean Hannity proud that we're still wacky.
It sounds like some form of prostitution.
You think?
Thank you.
Yeah, I think so.
Kenny researched the laws last night.
He did?
Yeah.
He's still working through it.
There is a gray area, but we think we can work through that.
Yeah, Lady Di's crotch.
All right. Why is Marion pleading her case?
I don't know. She's been calling in every morning.
It's not that big of a deal. It really isn't.
Especially since she's not going anyway.
Yeah, why is she?
It'll be on the radio.
Involved?
It's going to be on our channel and Raw Dog at the same time, I believe. Live, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So that's
Why
cool.
Does she have to be involved?
And then it's going to be a quick hour and a half total.
Uh-huh.
Hour with Ron, then a half-hour signing, then we're out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Be on demand, too. You hear whenever you want.
Okay.
Okay.
Jesus.
Oh, the celebrities coming through will be cool, though.
Where are we at with that?
It better be with none. Better be none celebrities.
Well, I thought we had agreed that as long as it was slices of cake instead of cupcakes, you were fine.
Oh, was that it?
I thought so.
Okay.
I love that Wiki came in here and just fucking was like, no, that was a horrible mistake, and I'm not even revisiting.
Here's your cupcake. You're fired.
Oh, hey, Donald Trump.
Thank you,
thanks.
Donald Trump.
The Donald is here.
The Donald brought the cupcake.
Oh,
who
my
else is coming
cupcake.
through with cupcakes? I wonder if any other celebrities are coming through.
Who else is going to cut off Ronnie B in mid-sentence to...
We only have an hour.
For an hour that we have.
If we did a 4-hour broadcast, then I could see where maybe. I'm just saying maybe.
Right.
But a quick hour, like, we'll go like that.
Exactly.
Any other celebrities walking through? I don't know.
Who is this that's
looking
coming
over.
through?
No.
No?
No?
Oh, hello, guys. I've got a cupcake for you. Oh, it's Ricky Gervais.
Ricky Gervais.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, thought you could use a cupcake.
I was going to do an interview, but I figured I'd blow the appearance and just give you a cupcake and then see you in 9 months.
Right.
That's great for no one.
That's great.
Is there any other celebrities?
Who else is walking through?
Caroline?
You know.
Whoa! Mr. De Niro.
Bobby De Niro.
They asked me to bring you guys a cupcake, a couple of palookas.
Wow.
Wow. How'd you get De Niro? Amazing. Thanks, guys.
Look who it is. It's Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
Here's cupcakes.
He's using one of his catchphrases.
Oh, my God. They got Christopher Walken. Ow! You like a cake of cup. Ow!
Cake of it's great.
All right, we got a break. David Attell,
Star-studded.
I'm sure, is here. We'll get him on the show next. And then Brandon Steiner, talking sports memorabilia, will be here around 9 o'clock. So if you got some of that stuff laying around at home and you think it's worth something, today is the day to find out how much. Nice. And Jimmy's leaving soon to go to Tampa, right, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Any Tampa plugs officially, or you good?
Well, I wouldn't say good. Define good. I'm doing side splitters tomorrow and Saturday, and then tonight I got the Cowhead Roast. The Stangl brothers are going to be on. That's going to be a fun one. Actually, Florentine.
Ooh.
Yeah, Bob Kelly. And that's the end of the big names.
This Cowhead's got to be a big deal.
He is a big deal.
Got to get him on my radar.
He should be on your radar by now.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
No, why would we?
Here it comes.
Oh, here it comes.
You see the naked Rihanna picture, Sam?
Oh, my God.
I'm all in.
Let me see. That really her?
And I already know Ant's reaction, but I'm sorry.
I don't know. You never
This
know.
is... She's doing a photo shoot for a French magazine, I believe.
Ooh la la.
And she's bottomless
Yeah.
in the doggy position with a top on, and there's something ridiculously hot about it.
Yeah.
And the tan lines.
Yeah.
Where is she? Come on,
She's
Sam.
not really showing anything. It's just that you know she's completely naked. Look at that shot. Oh, my God.
Yeah, she has a nice rump. I don't like her face in that picture, though.
No.
With the other one.
She's getting a little beaten in the face, to be honest with you.
What?
That's her right there.
With her tan lines. She's just walking around naked in between shots.
I would have been the creepy guy standing right behind her, like gazing into her asshole.
I can't really see. Zoom in.
Face down, ass up, bottomless.
I mean, the crack
Rihanna.
is blurred.
The crack is blurred.
Who's
Why would
blurring
they blur
it?
the crack?
TMZ.
What's wrong with an
TMZ
ass crack?
stinks.
TMZ does stink because they could get away with that.
Blurring
It's
the
a
ass
crack.
What goody two-shoes.
Who was standing there with a camera, and why weren't they covering her up better? That's hilarious.
These shots are amazing when she goes into the doggy position.
Yeah.
Her vagina is just out in the open.
Oh, I know, stinking up the whole balcony.
Yeah.
Smelled like someone was eating a fucking filet sandwich. Great. Cats were mewing.
Is that her boobie sticking out a little bit?
Yeah, a little blur.
What's going on there?
Got a nip? Where are these
Yeah, you know,
pictures?
she looks
oh,
alright
my
there.
God.
I'll
she's-
say it.
Look at that ass way up in the air.
Yeah.
We'll post a link to the TMZ gallery at ONA Show
Way
on
hotter
Facebook
than the
and Twitter.
The Elaine nude photos.
You don't like the Elaine photo from
No.
Rolling Stone?
No, I don't. Look at that.
Oh, Elaine looks pretty good, I think.
It's she's all photoshopped.
Oh.
Look at Rihanna.
Do they have a video on
Rihanna.
TMZ for that?
Rihanna.
Rihanna's naked. Oh, fuck.
What question is Harvey asking about the Rihanna photos?
It's bottoms up for Rihanna.
Oh, do I hate the TMZ video guy?
You don't like it? Why?
That fucking
It's kind of
voice.
cartoonish. It's fun.
Oh, every time I click on one, I remember, and I go, oh, God, this douche.
Well, they don't do it every video, though, so.
Yeah, there's enough of them.
Do it every video.
Every video?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No.
Oh, there's the Elaine picture where her ass is kind of at the top of her ass crack.
No one's skin is that smooth and perfect, so they photoshopped the hell out of it.
Yeah.
Where are all the moles?
Oh, you did no moles? You think there should be some moles
and
there?
Sunspots.
And age spots?
You're trying to tell me that there's not one of those on her body?
Yeah.
Maybe one of those red freckles?
Aha. Yeah.
She picked the wrong day to have everyone check out her photo shoot.
Why is that?
Because Rihanna. Rihanna's blows it away.
Oh, and so you're saying that
she should have
waited.
I don't know. I mean, what do you
Look at that? The top of her ass, you can tell it's a little wide.
And
that's fine.
And there's some photoshopping going on.
It's fine right there.
It almost looks like her head is on someone else's body in that picture.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know.
I'd put my prick right in there.
Would you?
Oh, my God. She
Your
has nice
prick?
cheeks.
Put your prick in there?
I'd oil up between them and just rub my dick that way until I come.
Yeah?
I've done that, but that's been a long time. That's a good way to come. Just rubbing between two butt cheeks.
Not for the woman, though. What
The
does she get?
Probably money. She's at my house.
All right, fair enough. What did Harvey say about Rihanna? We love when he asks the questions on his Twitter. Let's go to his Twitter. Even if we don't have a question about Rihanna, he'll have some fun questions for everybody to answer. Won't he? Oh, and Sal, get in here with the text. I know Jimmy's going to be annoyed, but there's a whole Bobo thing happening that we have to talk about on the show. We have to.
I wouldn't know because I block anybody who mentions it to me.
Wait till you hear the latest on that. What he's doing to try to get tickets for the Unmasked.
Do you know with Julia Louis-Dreyfus, do you know that whole thing about her net worth? Is that the truth?
What?
Her net worth is $3 billion.
Why?
$3 billion.
Mine.
Why?
Because have you ever heard of the Dreyfus Fund, that mutual fund thing that for years and years and years it's the Dreyfus Fund? That's her family.
Oh my God!
So she has
never had to work.
An inheritance.
She never had to work.
Of billions of dollars.
The rich get richer. Am I right or wrong?
You're right there, Regular Joe.
Yeah, you know.
Holla.
Yeah, wow, that's crazy.
I bet you it is true.
I think Seinfeld is only worth $800 million or something like that.
He's got to be pushing. Oh, he is pushing $1 billion at 800.
Only.
Seinfeld's like $800 million.
This one says only.
Here it is.
She beats
Rihanna.
Everyone. Oprah.
Rihanna, face down, ass up, bottomless. Check out the pics and share your thoughts. That's Javi. It's not a question, though. Kind of bummed that it wasn't a question.
There are other questions.
There are?
I wish he would say, am I a douche? Answer yes or hell yes.
She falls right between Spielberg and Oprah.
Wow.
That's a lot of fucking money.
Oprah has more than $3 billion?
Oprah's only got $2.9 billion. And Spielberg has $3.1 billion, so she's right in there.
She squeezes right in between those two.
Yeah.
The hell yeah thing reminded me. SiriusXM just posted video of the Iron Sheik in here the other day, and it's so funny when he starts saying Hulk Hogan's a jabroni, and then he says, give me a hell yeah. But there's only 4 people in the room. It's not like he's in front of a big crowd of people.
Right.
Oh, God.
All right, what are some of the Harvey questions?
Chris Brown. Model claims his company screwed her royally. Whose side are you on? Why?
I'm on no one's side because I don't know the facts.
Side are you on?
That's a popularity contest.
Right?
I have no facts on the issue.
Jenny Garth Photog, she played Do You Know Who I Am card. What do you believe happened? How could you possibly know?
His Twitter is utterly worthless.
It's so bad. Who cares?
He wants people to discuss, obviously, but there's a better way to do that.
People discuss.
Larry King calls for a woman in late night while eyeballing a hot chick.
It's funny, he didn't say that when he was on fucking CNN.
No.
I didn't hear him calling for a chick in late night when he was doing
Yeah.
it. It's easy when you're retired and going to softball games at age 96.
Bill Maher, don't cross the gay mafia or you'll get whacked. Do you believe there's a secret gay mafia?
Yes.
Well, what isn't Harvey?
Absolutely.
Isn't Harvey...
Yeah, oh yeah, he's gay.
So why doesn't he answer that
I think
question?
so, yeah.
Chloe and
Yeah.
French, strip club, house hunting.
We could hide the gun behind his prostate. See? It's up his ass.
Could hide the fist behind it.
Behind it.
Hey, I want my brother coming out there with more than just 3 or 4 dicks in his hand.
One more. Chloe and
How's the
French.
Italian cock here?
It's an old Sicilian message.
Sorry about that.
It means Luca Brasi hates the fishes.
I was just obsessing about Harvey, sorry.
Harvey.
Chloe and French, strip club, house hunting. Are they banging? What do you think?
Well, get right on that. Tell him what I think.
You're right. This Twitter's horrendous. So Sal brought to our attention that Bobo texted him yesterday.
No, it was today.
Today.
Yeah, it was only...
And then this leads to what Sam has on Bobo, all revolving around trying to get into the unmasked a week from today.
This is only 20 minutes ago. Bobo texted me, he goes, me and my mom are going to call into the show tomorrow if that's okay. Also, this is Bobo. She is out today, that's why the Bobo and his mom call-in will be done tomorrow.
What?
Oh, good.
Why? Good for Jimmy. Jimmy's very happy with this news. Jimmy will be in Tampa. But why is he calling in with his mom?
I have no idea.
To have his mom plead?
I guess. And he also referred to himself as the Bobo.
The Bobo.
Yeah. And he has called me. He texted me. He said, it's me, Bobo. Can I have tickets to ONAMS, please, if you can? I said, I don't have tickets. I don't have control of the tickets.
We've heard the stories from Jimmy over the years. He can't be there. He's a distraction. But what did you find out, Sam?
I mean, I guess some of the listeners still have Bobo's cell phone number.
Right.
And he was in a text message with somebody, and I got a whole bunch of screen grabs from this conversation.
Right.
That it's really just, I mean, he is, I've never seen anybody so obsessed with anything as he is getting into this unmasked.
Right.
This guy started texting Bobo and pretended to be a woman.
Of course. Boy, if that gag hasn't gotten him 80 times. Jesus.
And asked if Bobo wanted to go to Unmasked with, quote-unquote, her and her husband because they had tickets. Even though we've said on the air, nobody has tickets yet.
No one officially has tickets.
So, of course, Bobo said yes.
Right.
And then this man pretending to be a woman said that Bobo, the only condition to the Unmasked tickets is that Bobo would have to go back to their hotel room and have sex with both of them. And then it went further.
He didn't bite. He didn't bite. Please tell me for once he didn't bite.
Well, you tell me, based on this photo, let me find the photo that he sent.
Okay.
Do you think he bit, Jim?
Oh, my God.
Take pictures.
He writes back, they said, I'd love to see it, and of course, I'll wow you.
All right.
He sends back a picture. For some reason, there's a small fire hydrant in some weeds on a fleshy sidewalk. He writes, for you, Jen, did you see the photo now? your turn to wow me.
Right.
And she writes, sweetie, I'm going to make you trim back that hair. Looks like a thick cock. Roll back up. Oh, that's the whole thing?
No.
Yeah, and there's,
Oh, there's a picture? Let me see the pic.
Fuck, I want to talk to Jen.
That is...
So Jen flashed,
so
it looks
bad.
like. The Jen and...
Yeah, I mean, it's just fake photos.
Sure.
Right, it's
Continue.
awesome.
So they keep going.
Right. Wait, what did that say? Anything? There was nothing really...
I mean, do you want to read the whole conversation?
Shit.
It's long.
Yeah, I kind of do.
Bobo,
or parts of it.
Bobo agreed. He said, yeah, I'll have sex with you and your husband as long as I don't get fucked in the ass or have to blow anybody. And she, quote unquote, she said, well, yeah, you don't have to blow him, but he might want to blow you, to which Bobo agreed.
Oh, Bobo.
Well, hold on. Sometimes you have to stick up for Bobo. These are hard to get tickets.
Jesus. She asked for more pictures.
I want.
Okay, apparently, she writes, I want to see these.
I want to see you in these.
Which
She
is
spelled
panties.
And it's a picture of panties.
He writes, yes, I will. She writes, babe, that's hot. He says, yes, it is. One more for you. And she writes back, do you have access to any panties now to slip on?
Oh, no.
And he sent a picture of what looks like a small tree that was cut down in a yard.
Oh, God.
What is that? It looks like a small dog dick.
It's a wreck.
It looks like a dog chewed it.
It looks like a hairless gerbil. Like there's a hairless gerbil in his lap.
Just born. Those just born gerbils.
It looks like a just born gerbil that you pulled out of the mother's mouth because she was eating it.
Yes, yes, they do that sometimes.
You know what that looks like? It looks like a Planned Parenthood ad, or no, a pro-life ad where they show his dick looks like a fetus.
Yes.
I feel bad for him.
It's really bad.
I feel bad for him.
I don't. I used to feel bad for him, but now it's just enough already. At least he sent a handsome glamour shot.
Look at that.
His selfie.
Bedroom eyes.
He sent her the worst selfie I've ever seen anyone take.
Right.
I mean, his face is pushed back, so his chins are piling up. He looks like
he's unshaven.
He's unshaven. He just has this dead look in his eyes. He's not smiling.
Why would he be? Why would he smile for the picture?
Then, of course, she responds to the picture with the word cutie.
Right.
Oh, boy. Oh,
no, I don't. Sorry. He says yours will be my first. And
what
she
does
writes,
that mean?
That is a fat cock. Mom, sister, girlfriends, come on, babe. Go put panties on. I'll show you my pussy. He writes, yes, it is. More photos of you. I like them.
So she's, quote unquote, she is trying to get him to put panties on.
What is he doing?
Well, some of us have done that.
Right, so, you know, she's sending just fake pussy photos and stuff.
You missed one.
And then, well, that's just him in his underwear.
Okay.
I've read all of them.
God, it's just sticking straight out.
Yeah, he sent her a photo.
Wait, read all these. They're...
Okay, so he goes, yes, it is more photos of you. I like them.
Mm-hmm.
I got something like it. My mom is home and my sister's room is locked.
The sister locks her room.
Of course she does. You don't want your Bobo fucking going for your panties.
Go ahead.
And she said, go sneak a pair of hers.
Right.
And he said, here you go, and sent her a photo of him with his pants at his ankles, wearing tighty whities, and having an erection. And you could see all the wow stickers in the background.
Big fan. He's a big fan.
That's, by the way, the best advertising we've had in a long time.
Right. But then
his rants at erection.
And she writes, those are yours, silly, meaning the underwear. I want to see you in panties.
Yeah.
Then he sends her another photo.
Okay, let's see the photo.
Oh, there it is. He's in.
And she
It looks
writes,
like Let's Go Mets panties.
Yeah, they are. She
Pink.
writes, can I play with your ass with one of my toys while you wear my panties? Get it ready for my husband's cock. And he goes,
I like this, Jen.
He sent a photo of himself wearing Mets panties.
Yeah.
And then writes a photo, okay, whatever. If you like it, that's okay, as long as I can fuck you in your pussy ass. And you suck
it. He went, as long as I can do everything is pretty much it.
He wants to fuck her pussy ass and then get his rotten, dirty dick sucked.
Yes.
With his
He wants
awful gut.
Ass to mouth.
There's a lot of hair coming out of those panties.
It's horrendous.
Is that's it, hopefully.
Looks like Dan Haggerty wearing a chin strap.
Anything else?
He writes, next time it will be yours. I have on, I like it.
quote unquote, she writes, "I'll suck your cock while he fucks your ass."
Uh-oh. What does he say for that?
All at once, while you wear my panties. Right. He writes, "I want to fuck the shit out of you," and then he writes, "That's fine.
That's fine?
As long as I get to fuck you alone, too."
Oh, see, he says it's okay if he fucks, the husband or boyfriend fucks him in the ass. That's okay, but he wants to fuck her alone.
So, all right, look, he's not a good negotiator.
Who is he, Bob Eatman?
Yeah, the guys will take less money, but you also have to not advertise them.
Right. And all this sexy talk was going on at 9:25 a.m.
A in the A.
Let's see. Hi, who's this?
Yeah, this is Bobo. I'm talking about something I was texting a friend of mine.
What?
Huh?
She's a friend of mine, and I was texting her, and
Bobo,
I guess somehow she did.
your phone sucks. Where are you?
I'm outside.
You're outside where?
I was just on my way back from the post office.
Oh, yeah?
This is actually better than most of his calls. You can't hear it.
Bobo, that's not your friend you were talking to.
Bobo, that's not a friend. They sent all the pictures and texts and everything.
Yeah, you're going to let a guy pop you in the ass just to go to the unmasked?
Oh, it's kind of stick to roll that time, but yeah, it was a stick to roll. But that whole, but I'm shocked she came over and made over public.
Oh, God, listen to this disaster.
No one can
of a
hear
call.
this.
No one can.
This calls the audio version of your dick.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Sit honorable.
Holy fuck. Oh, Sammy.
Yes?
They sent us a picture of you wearing panties.
Bobo, you're wearing pink Let's Go Mets panties.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't sound too happy about that.
So explain yourself.
Yeah, I wasn't too thrilled about that. I only did that for her, but I trusted her. She wasn't going to make these pictures public.
Bobo, it's not her.
It's a guy.
Right.
This is a guy.
And stop trusting these people.
Stop fucking around on the internet.
How many times are you going to get tricked?
I'm not going to get tricked again.
We won't get fooled again. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you won't get fooled again.
What if you fool him several dozen times?
Right.
Yeah, well, I won't get fooled again.
He doesn't even care.
No.
All right, obviously you don't want to go to unmasked, so we got to move on. Thank you.
I do want to go on that. I do want to go. I do want to go, guys. And
we're losing you. We can't hear you, Bobo.
yeah, well, I do want to go.
We
guys.
can't hear you. Hello? I guess he doesn't want to go. If he wanted to go, we'd hear him.
Yeah, we felt bad about the panties, and we were just going to give him tickets. But if we can't hear the guy, what are we going to do?
If he wanted to go, he would have stayed on the phone. He hung up on us. Bobo! Bobo! He hung up. He hung up.
We have one extra ticket, but we also have a pair of O&A panties.
Well,
should I just send the panties to
I really
Bobo?
I feel bad that he had to wear the panties, so I was going to turn around and just give him the tickets and be done with this, but he's not even on the phone.
Why would he hang up? Right before we give him tickets, he hangs up like that? That's fucked up.
I'm on the phone, guys. Very funny. You guys are going to mess with me.
I just...
You're going to mess with me, right? Very funny. You guys are going to mess with me, right?
Lindsay, what's up?
Hi, guys.
Hi.
I want to talk to Bobo for a second.
Oh, he hung up.
Dan, what?
I'm watching her.
Yeah, he hung up.
I'm watching you.
Pretty girl.
Are you watching me, Ann?
Let me see what
Yes.
she looks like.
Go ahead. Let's see.
See this bitch.
There she is.
Hi, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, we know you.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
We know
Very
you.
nice. Yeah.
You're a woman of low stock.
Yes, Edgar, that's correct. I am.
Oh.
What's going on?
I wanted to yell at Dan for being a fucking retard. I can't stand his shit.
I get pissed off that he just, is so trusting all the time.
All the time he fucking tries to he thinks these guys are girls, and he gives them phone numbers and pictures. There's a picture of him wearing Let's Go Mets panties.
Oh my God, no.
And he was actually gonna take it in the ass from a guy so he can fuck the girl and get tickets.
Right.
It's crazy.
I'm so disappointed. I mean, it's bad enough that I have to monitor his Twitter DMs. It's fucking ridiculous.
You're way too overdressed, Linz.
Me? Right now?
Yeah, you're way too overdressed.
I
Where,
take some,
where are you
I
going?
take something off, but I have to go to a doctor's appointment.
Oh,
oh, that's fucking hot. You're going to take off your clothes and have him check you for cancer?
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to check my cuda.
My cuda.
Hold on a minute. Hold on. We got him back.
Oh, here's Bubs.
Bobo, we had a pair of tickets. We had a pair of tickets for you because I felt bad about the panties thing, but we had to move on and give them to someone else.
I'll have the tickets.
You hung up.
It's too late.
Dan, what the fuck are you doing?
I did not hang up.
Dan, it's Lindsay. What the fuck are you doing?
I know, I got fooled by that person. Give me that.
What have I told you a million fucking times, Daniel?
Probably no.
Besides, no.
Don't trust
Seriously, Dan. Yeah, don't trust him. And what the fuck are you doing?
I know. I was a little bit of in a bad mood that time yesterday.
You were in a bad mood?
Yeah, when I'm in a bad mood, I don't
pictures of
put
your
panties
dick?
on.
Exactly. Well, we differ.
I need
I know,
you to understand. Seriously. You know what? I'm all done. I'm all fucking done, Dan. If you do that shit again, me and you are not friends because I'm not going to keep defending your ass if you're going to act like an asshole.
All right, I'm not going to do that again.
He said that so many times.
I promise. I got the word on that. I swear to everybody.
But you can't swear on something that you're incapable of doing.
Right.
Because you've done this. Bobo, you've gotten tricked so many times over the years.
Yeah, I know. I swear.
And it's really getting annoying.
Yeah, no.
I swear on the life of all my friends and family.
Oh, great. You condemn them. You're
Wow.
condemning them to death because you're incapable.
No, I really am going to not do anything like that. I'm not going to fall for it again.
But you said this last time.
Yeah, you're a liar.
Yeah, well, this time I actually said this, that I swear on the life of all my friends and family.
Sorry, so two people.
There's a lot of friends. A lot more friends than people think.
All right. Well,
we think zero, so one is a lot more than we think.
How's the Jim Norton boycott going, by the way?
Yeah, you're boycotting Jim?
How's the Jim Norton boycott?
I called it off.
Yeah.
I called it off.
Bobo, where'd you get Mets panties? Where'd you get the panties?
Whose panties are those, Bobo?
I can't say because I can't say who.
Bobo, you have to say. You have to say.
I guess you don't want those tickets.
I guess not.
No, I do want the tickets.
All right. Well, I want to thank Lindsay from Massachusetts for calling.
My sister.
Thank you, Lindsay from Massachusetts.
Sister's panties.
Sister's panties.
No.
Why are you wearing your sister's panties?
And she probably wore them first. He probably took them out of the laundry.
Exactly. Normally wears them as a visor.
All right, Bobo.
Bobo.
We really need people that want to go to this thing because we don't have a lot of seats.
I really want to go to this.
It was good. It was good talking to you, and please
Bobo.
don't be fooled anymore by these fake women. All right?
Yeah, don't get fooled again.
Are you talking to me?
I really want to go to the unmasked.
He hung up again?
He hung up. Bobo. That's
rude.
Bobo.
Why can't...
I'm really here, guys. I really
Bobo.
want to go to the unmasked. Yes?
Yeah, he hung up.
He hung
Fucking
up.
guy.
All right.
I really am here.
All right, we got David Tell in studio. It's too bad he hung up.
Hey guys, can I just say one thing?
Yes.
Where was he calling from? A World War II battlefield? That sounded like he was under fire. It really sounded like, just drop it on my position!
He is under fire, that's for sure.
Oh, shit.
By the way, I didn't like Lynn's calling him Dan. Like,
Yeah.
she's the one who will talk to him and get through. I'll break through. No, you won't. His name is fucking Bobo.
I'll break through.
She's going to be the one that saves him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're not the Dennis Quaid with this bill. Dan, what did I tell you, Dan? Yeah, you don't know because I was listening to a lamp.
Right on.
That's fucking
What's up,
funny.
Dave Attell?
How's it going, guys?
Oh, we're just, doing our thing.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me in.
You're doing your thing. You got you got a new show, right?
Two big projects in the works.
That's
This
awesome.
Saturday, I believe, April 12th, midnight, the Roadwork special is coming out on Comedy Central. And that's the special that I shot in 5 different clubs.
Wow.
And it's not a big theater show. I know Jim is a theater act. He's class all the way. This is down and dirty. It's a handheld camera. It's, it's pretty much what I do all the time. And I really put a lot of cash, put a lot of time into it, and I'm excited. I think the people are going to like it. And after that, right after that special, there's more good. The Comedy Underground show, which Jim was on.
Yep.
It's it's in the vein of the Rodney Dangerfield kind of specials back in the day, uncensored, unfiltered.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Comedy Underground, it's called.
Comedy Underground. This is not a political rant, spoken word thing. It's just in a basement underground. And that's where the comedy.
Yeah, it was shot in the Village.
Yeah, the Village Underground.
Oh, the Village Underground.
Yeah, Nolan's Club. Yeah,
that's a nice place, man.
And it was really cool because we had people like Jim and Amy Schumer, Artie Lang.
People like them? Who are they?
No, actually them.
Oh, wow.
And,
Okay. I thought
we had some of the best impersonators in the business come by.
Yes.
And Jeff Ross.
Dressed up a piece of shit.
Very
I never
hurtful.
thought of that.
Yes,
Sorry.
it is.
I was just trying to have some fun on the radio and be wounded.
And then we have some of the new kids, the young faces. They come out.
Who are the young faces?
Well, you saw that movie, Punchline.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Come
A
on.
kid who wanted to be a doctor, but then
Right.
he didn't want to. No, yeah.
Sally Field, Barry Sobel.
Did you guys hate Punchline as a movie?
No, it's very believable. The lockers and everything. That's how we live.
Lockers.
The only thing believable about that is that the mics were plugged in.
That's got to be insulting to you guys. That's the one movie that people have seen about stand-up.
It's just silly.
What about Lenny? I think that's a better movie, actually.
Yes,
Yeah,
and more
true.
uplifting.
True.
I love that movie. That movie is great. That's
Lenny?
always on, right at that point, either you're hungover or you're brutally sober. You just watch it. It's great.
I haven't seen that movie in 10 years.
That's a great one too, with The Champ, or some other really sad.
Yeah.
Make you question yourself.
That's great. That's how we feel after most shows. You want to know what it's like to be a comedian? Look at fucking Ricky Schroeder and Jack Warden. That's what it's like. You're trying to get your money. Boo.
You know who did it? Jay Okerson, Kurt Metzger, Mike Vecchione, those guys.
Oh, it's Kurt on it too? All right.
Yeah, really good stuff. It was a lot of material, and it's dirty, which is now like an endangered species.
Yes.
on television.
Yes, it is.
Boy, is it.
There's only a few places where you can actually cut loose now. America's Funniest Home Videos.
Yes, of course.
Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec.
I hope there's not a lot of salty language in this.
There's some raunchiness, as the olders say. There's some raunchiness.
Yeah,
You
I
were
don't
very
like
funny
that.
too. Dave went up and was really just fucking improvising and working the crowd. It was very funny.
Yeah.
Very impressive to be able to do that on television. It was really good.
Yeah, there's some of that in there because I had no jokes because I just did the hour, so I figured I'll go to Plan B and just work the crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then after that, I guess it would have been some magic.
Juggling is good.
You've never really seen an uncensored magic show. That's one thing. They seem to really not care about that.
Look, it's a rabbit, you cunt.
Instead of ta-da, they drop an N-bomb.
And, the cool thing about it is, because I was broke doing that porn show, so I made some money, and I took some of the money, and I donated to this charity called Military Assistance for the, National Military Family Assistance. It's for, the veterans and their families, and they got this cool program called Operation Purple, where, they send the veterans' kids to camp. And they have these special programs for them. So there's some good in the dirty.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying, guys. That's all I'm saying.
Some good in the dirty.
Is there a website for that?
Yeah.
Let's make more money for
The
that.
end justifies the means, I say, right?
There you go.
There
Right?
it is.
Let's find the website.
So why are you funding trying to close these camps down? He's fighting these camps. He's fighting. He needs the money for the court case.
You're right.
Imagine how brutal that would be.
No,
Some negative publicity.
Right.
No, because I did the charity over the weekend, and there was a very low turnout, and I was like, "What's going on? Is there a bigger charity in town?" It really bothered me, so then I figured I'm just gonna step up,
Where was
drop
the
my own
charity?
coin out on the island.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was like, "This really bothered me." Because usually, you do a nice charity. There's always, the group of people that come down for it. Buy a raffle ticket.
Were you just doing stand-up there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what should I have done at the charity?
Well, no. I mean, was there other stuff, or was it just a show? I didn't know if it was like a whole.
Yeah, no, it was C.J. Ramon was there. He played, and they had like a big deal there. And they put a lot of work into it, so I was into it.
That sucks.
There you go. But yeah, the underground show is going to be fun.
Absolutely.
And,
yeah.
You know, I realize that I've hit that point now where it's like, you know, I'm so old now. Like I watch the younger comics and their talk, their rants and all that stuff. What bothers them? Like something like an email will bother them, you know, and like I find that like really hilarious, you know. For me, it's like a smell I can't describe, you know, something like that. Like, what is that? Is that like peanut butter, or or is that like the first stage of diabetes? What is that? My urine shouldn't smell like that. So, you know, it's funny how they, you know, they teched it up, these kids, and they all have their, you know, whatever, their podcasts and whatnot. So,
oh, yeah.
So we're hoping to get the word out that way, too.
Very cool. All right, so this is the website, I think, right? What is it?
Yeah, militaryfamily.org.
Okay, cool. Sounds like a good program.
It's a great they have all these great programs. Thanks for putting it up. They have
Absolutely.
Great programs.
Donate if you can.
Dave is always nice
I'm
to
going to
soldiers.
donate. I'm going to donate. That's the whole thing. It's
Wow.
like, yeah, you guys, once this comes out on download, all these different things, just don't pirate it or misuse it. Let me
you
take some of that
fuckers.
cash and I'll throw it that way. I'll throw it that way. So,
Exactly.
But yeah, if they want to donate or, you know, do all that stuff too, you're
Where
right.
can you see this? When is it on?
It's on this weekend, dude.
Okay.
April 12th. You're
Nice.
you're on like one of the few episodes back. Like
Okay.
the first one is Jeff Ross, Jermaine Fowler, Jay Okerson, and Joe DeRosa. Old Joe.
Oh,
Good old Joe. We
Joe.
remember him.
He
Remember
flew in
him?
for the show. He's now working for
Oh,
Pete
did
Holmes.
he?
Left Coast Joe.
Yeah.
Left Coast Joe.
I haven't seen him since he left for the Pete Holmes show.
Yeah, he had to
Yes.
zip across the country to shoot something, and then he zipped on back.
Yes.
Sure
I don't
did.
do stand-up in it, but I have an interaction, which was kind of cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we put Jim in the crowd, and he's there with Farrah Abraham, the teen mom. It was a great. There's some chemistry there. I
Oh,
believe.
nice.
Yes.
Feeling
I
it?
wanted to fuck her, and she wanted to be dead.
Yeah, she did kind of eye roll you out of the room.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
She's crazy, man.
But she was she
That's
was
a
cool.
crazy
She was
broad.
very cool.
She did it all right.
I'm so
by
glad
you.
she did the
Fair
show.
enough. Fair enough. I should shut my mouth.
I'm going to hit the old can of Rooney.
Yeah, I
They
think.
take a shit?
Yeah, I might. I'm gonna think on the way there if I need a piss.
Well, we got to take a break anyway.
I hope you don't make it.
Wait,
Oh,
Jim,
that'd be great.
Jim, didn't you do a show like this at some point for HBO, right?
Down and Dirty with Jim Norton.
There you go.
Oh.
So I assume that was even more uncensored.
Yeah, we let the hex and dams fly.
Oh, I don't like
You
that.
Darns.
It was great.
It was pretty
Doesn't
good.
give a good message to the children.
I love the HBO show. Jim Norton did.
Did well, too.
They
should-
never give,
They should
like-
have done more.
Yeah.
They never give like good names to like the really censored shows. Like, you know, you kind of are always like pulled in, but then it's always like super censored.
Yeah.
Like they should call like you know, Golly G and
Golly gee.
Golly G. Skip to Maloo.
Easy.
Skip to Maloo and Golly G.
And then it's filthy.
All right.
Yeah, that is that's silly.
We got to take a break.
Yes,
David
indeed.
Attell is here, and we got Brandon Steiner here as well.
Nice.
And Jimmy's leaving us soon to go to Tampa.
Oh,
Yes.
Jimmy.
I leave in 17 minutes.
Are we going to road it up at all this year or what?
Yeah, we're doing some gigs.
You want to?
I would
right?
do, yeah.
You sure?
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely. Me and Dave.
It's hard to lock Jim into a gig.
It's all good.
O&A will be right back on Sirius XM.
David Attell in studio promoting Road Work, Comedy Central this Saturday night at looks like midnight.
Midnight.
Oh, cool.
And then you got at 1 a.m. Comedy Underground. Very cool series premiere on Comedy Central. It's the David Attell weekend on Comedy Central.
Yes.
Well, I would like to say it's about Mad Men, but yeah, this is kind of a.
Oh, all that stuff's on Comedy Central. It's great, man. No, you're both your things.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal. Dave is such a great comic. I can't watch comedians, and we do gigs together on the road, and it's like you come back sometimes, and I'll watch like the last 5 minutes because I have to go out at the end. We go out.
Yeah.
And it's just depressing. It's so good. It's like, oh.
Yeah, but Jim, your turnaround now is like incredible. I mean, you did how many specials have you done in the last 3 years?
I've done 2 in the last 2 years, yeah. And
That's
I wanna
pretty
do one-
amazing.
I want to do one this
Yeah,
year.
Jimmy can write some shit.
Yeah, exactly. You said that right.
Your probably only problem now is thinking of more hilarious, ironic names for your special.
Yeah, no.
You probably have a team of in Korea or something.
Special namers. This next one, I'm just calling Back Again, folks. And the poster is me with my arms up in the air like, what the
For
heck?
real.
Speaking of comics, 22 years ago today, we lost Sam Kinison.
Wow. What?
With that car crash.
This guy, man. You know what? I always loved him, but I never really knew how much I loved him until I really had been doing comedy about 10, 15 years.
Really?
Then I was like, he is the... I don't know if you're allowed to curse here or not.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
no.
He was the best. You know, like when you watch him, just like the way he just like filled the place up. The stuff he had to say. This was before like, you know, all the media, the social media.
Right.
Like I remember hearing lines from him, like just from like everybody was on his stuff. It was so good. You know?
Yeah, back before you could just tweet something out there, people actually had to see it.
Yeah.
And want to talk about it.
And butcher it.
In public.
And butcher it, right.
Butcher it, right.
And then
You
he goes,
couldn't-
there's fucking sand. What?
He goes, move by the
water.
what was it?
The
What was
thing.
it?
But you didn't like
No,
him.
it was
You
funny.
liked
It was
him.
funny.
So I'm
Something
making
like
fun
that.
of people relating jokes. I loved Kinison.
Oh, no, his
funny.
material is unbelievable.
He was a great comedian.
I loved the dynamic he had, because everybody knows the screamy
Yes,
Sam thing.
yes.
But that dynamic when he would just be like, yeah, so you know, you're just sitting around and like that whole very soft-spoken, you know, it's like a cameraman could get him a sandwich. You know, something like that. The way
The high and low of it.
always, yeah, it wasn't always screaming. He's fucking great, man.
I never got to see him at the Comedy Store before he hit big because Marion, I was talking to Mark Marion, and like he would see him all the time there, and I was like, I wish I could have seen that. That must have been great when he was working all that stuff out.
Yeah.
You know, he was just working it out. But he was like, you know, at the Comedy Cell, like if you're the last act, like you go long and you like just like roll out, and he must have been doing that there, like just like because that's the latest club in L.A., so he must have been doing it like, to, you know, the strippers and the drug people and the cool people, just like rolling for like L.A. late, you know, 12:30, 1 o'clock.
Yeah, L.A. late,
10:30.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I would love to have seen him like getting all that together. That must have been really cool. What didn't make it?
Yeah, what fucking,
Guess I won't use that.
yeah.
I got to go, guys. I'll see you later.
Jim, have a great weekend.
Thanks. Fun-filled it's going to be.
What's that flight going to be like with Kenny?
I wouldn't
fun?
know. I'm not in the same part of the plane. Florentine's on my
Exactly.
flight, too.
He is.
Yeah, why?
Why are we flying?
What's fun about it? Fucking logical fingers. Why?
I got some really bad gases.
Yeah, I was dropping gassers. That's fun.
Did you smell that one?
His logic is so perfect it makes me ill.
He's going to ask you about if you smelled one.
Yeah, did you get that? No, he always
Did you
goes,
get that
we
one?
watched Sabbath together in the fucking sound booth, and I would just smell like rancid potato chips, and I would look over and see that asshole smiling. I'm like, really? While they're playing Age of Reason? Really? I'll see you guys. Have a good week.
All right.
See you, Jim.
Good luck. Watch Dave's stuff. It's fucking. I saw a lot of that material on the road with you. It was really
Oh,
good.
thanks, buddy.
Comedy Central, David Tell this weekend, and Jim Norton in Tampa.
Oh, good news.
Oh,
What happened?
No, good. No, you're staying. After this weekend, I am back for well over a month.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Really got a little fruity towards the end of that.
It kind of did, didn't it, Dave?
What does he mean, well back over a month? Oh, he's not on the road.
No.
Jim.
Yeah.
No, he does a lot of Fridays off to,
You know, it's weird when you see
show
him
the
and
world his
Kenny.
comedy.
Busy guy.
Yeah.
You see him and Kenny, go out on the road. You see them, Kenny with the bags and everything.
Yeah.
Jim wearing his goggle glasses.
Right.
You're out there preparing for a flight or a stunt. He's going to set up a ramp.
I love Kenny's comfy clothes.
Yeah.
When he comes in, it's just,
I told him today I'm buying him new jeans.
Yeah, those are just...
He has one pair of jeans that he wears when him and Jimmy hit the road. So you get to see it on Fridays.
I haven't been to the big and tall place to buy new ones.
Some old tough skins or a dungaree.
Dungarees.
He's a 38-34.
Wow.
Is he?
38 waist, 34 length, which is a little
that's
strange.
kind of weird.
Because I think I was wearing like 32s, and he's much taller than me.
2 inches. Well,
I don't
he's got
understand
those
it.
those kind of, well, the pants are a little high on him,
They
right?
are, right?
He's
Yeah,
a torso
little
man.
high.
He's a torso guy.
So I need to be able to access my ankle.
He does have a swimmer's build, that Kenny. You know, when you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Moby Dick.
But he's one of those guys
He's
when
big.
when he packs, he can only pack a few items because he has just giant clothes.
Yes.
Patrice was like that. I saw Patrice's suitcase once. He had one pair of pants and like I don't know, a hoodie, and it filled up his whole fucking suitcase.
Topped off with glass dildos.
Right. Oh, the day you brought in those glass dildos.
You actually brought him in, huh?
We had a heart-to-heart with him. He was all excited to show us all his glass dildos, and me and Aunt just looked at it and went, well, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What is this?
So where are they
And they
now?
suck
Are
the
they
air
like
out
in a
of the room.
museum or like?
Yeah, right. What do you do with those afterwards?
That's a weird.
It's a good question.
Just fucking make wind chimes out of them and.
That's a weird thing in a will. And the glass dildos will go.
I bequeath my glass dildos under the prerequisite that they be only utilized in Brazilian hooker asses. If they are not, I bequeath them to a school for children to be sold off.
Hold up the biggest one to the North Star, and you'll find where the treasure. The keyhole to the treasure.
It's like the Bill Hicks bit, where the parents have to go through his place after he dies and find all the weird shit.
Wow, yeah.
So one of his family members had to do the old, and what's in this box?
That's hilarious. It's like, he was such a good boy.
Right.
Oh, what's in here? And it's just porno.
What was it again in the Bill
porn.
Hicks bit? I'm trying to remember.
I think it was like...
What kind of porn, though? He wouldn't just say porn.
Yeah, it was like just gay fucking animal porn, whatever the fuck.
That would be the new business. Like, we get rid of your porn after you go. You know,
after you go, they come in and clean it like the wolf in Pulp Fiction.
Replace it with just, Ted Danson movies, other family-friendly fare.
Loved Bill Hicks. Man, loved him.
But Sam passed away before Bill, or was it vice versa?
Before.
I think it was before.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because I remember I was at SNL when Bill Hicks passed away. And that really, I was so bummed out. I was like, really like, wow, I couldn't believe. And I was asking people, I was like, did you know? I don't think any of them really knew him.
Yeah, he
never was that kind of guy.
No, not at all.
He was a comic,
Yeah, he was definitely not right in there with as a known comic when he went.
Which is crazy because he was brilliant.
Yeah,
he was brilliant.
I saw him with Adam at Governor's one night, and I was able to go in there and actually.
How was that show?
And, oh boy, look out!
I never saw him.
It was very cool though to hang out and actually talk to him for a little while.
That's awesome.
Just small talk, but it's definitely fucking cool.
Did he mix it up good with the Long Island crowd? Because that's a tough crowd sometimes at Governor's.
Yeah, which is weird. Long Islanders, they seem like goofy people that want to laugh. I don't know.
Gotta earn it.
Yeah, that's what it is. Long Islanders, they're not just going to fucking laugh at you for coming out on stage.
Because that room, when Bill told me that, when you see him, I guess you can still see it on YouTube, all these crazy Southern gigs, So he was like, everybody says he's the father of, modern day alt comedy. It's like, he played these rooms that even, regular, straight up, puppet acts, be like, I'm not going, they're not going to get me. Am I right, Mr. Tickles? You're not going to get us. He was playing a hardcore road. He was on the road.
Yeah.
I always admired that about him, screaming at the guys in the audience. I love that.
Mr. Tickles.
Yeah.
That's great.
I remember that when Sam died. I was. It is weird because it's so hacky to just say I remember where I was, right? But you do in those situations.
I was in my parents' driveway. I know exactly where. It was one of those things. I was really bummed by his passing.
I was doing a gig at Westbury Music Fair, but it was an air conditioning and heating gig. I was actually installing.
That's a gig. A gig's a gig, though.
It's installing.
You hear the
air
electric
conditioning
wrench. Wait, what did I just hear on the radio?
What? So you turn off that Sawzall. I gotta hear this.
And now recently, Panette, who is another road legend, John Panette, sad passing there. He was only 50 years old.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. See, I've been doing comedy 25 years. That means he's been doing it almost pretty much from when I was a tweener. Because he has to be doing it 10 years more than me.
Longer than you, right?
Easily.
Yeah.
I mean, he was like a legend on the road when I started.
What kind of guy was he?
You know what? I have to tell you this. Every club in America, when you go to the club and John Panette was just there, they always are still smiling. They love him. He was such a great guy. He was like the crowds, like my crowds drink, his crowds ate. Like they would be like, "We're out of chicken fingers," and that was just here. He was a great guy. He really was, and you know, it's sad passing for him. I mean, really, it's just sad. Because I know he tried to, you know, he went to rehab.
He tried to figure his shit out. We never had him on the show, I don't think.
No.
Why not?
I don't know. That surprised me.
I don't know.
That surprised me. We never had him.
He was on
or anything.
He was on, you know, the last episode of Seinfeld.
Seinfeld.
Yeah. Right.
So now it was him, and then recently also the guy that was the prosecutor in the Seinfeld case episode.
No
he
way.
Just recently died too. So I'm thinking cursed episode.
It's a cursed episode. Yeah.
Cursed episode. Morty is dead. His mother, right?
Wow.
Dead.
Yeah.
What about George's mom?
Well, that's sad.
No, she's still alive. Oh, sorry. Sorry, George's mom. Oh, the
These
curse.
are all the lovable characters that
Right.
we grew up on. Oh, that's
Crazy.
sad.
Yeah.
But yeah, John was a good he was a good dude, and he also you know, for a road guy, he really did like sell it out. You know, you're always like, oh, Panette would sell this out easy, and you know, he played the city and everything too, so he would go to Caroline's and all that kind of stuff.
Who died at some point that people were like, wow, that guy was a real scumbag. Like, I know Hitler.
This Saddam Hussein.
Saddam, Uday, and Hussein.
Well, you got to put Bin Laden on that list.
Bin Laden. But, I mean, as far as entertainers go, it's very hard for people to be like, that guy was a fucking asshole.
Yeah. Well, Mickey Rooney, I think, is a great guy because when you look at his story, 8 marriages, broke. He was broke when he was 40, so what year was that, like 1898? I mean, he was broke.
Yes.
I think he's the coolest guy. He was in World War II. Do you know this? Like, he was a
Yeah.
sniper in World War II.
Really?
He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to do that. He could have sold war bonds with the Judy Garlands and whatnot of the day, the Danny Kays.
With the uniform on, dancing across the stage. Oh, the USA! It's like, no, fucking thousands of miles away from any bullet.
He would tap up to the enemy.
When he was a sniper, did he, walk around like a bush or something?
A little fucking rock.
I love that about him.
I can't believe, did you read how much he was worth at the time of his passing?
18 grand.
18 large, motherfucker.
Wow.
18 stacks of high society.
A Hollywood legend. You would think some of those assholes out there in Hollywood would notice that Mickey Rooney's broke by just looking at probably what he was wearing and maybe slip him an envelope every once in a while.
Mickey.
Take care of the legends.
That is sad, isn't it, huh?
You would think one of those guys that has more money than they'll ever spend would have, like, you know, maybe sent him something.
He had to keep working. Like, the guy was...
Yeah.
He constantly fucking had to keep working.
He was 93, so that's a lot of money for a 93-year-old, though.
Yeah, you know.
I mean...
what are you going to do with it?
But he has those 8 wives, so, like, I'm sure they were always calling him all the time, like, I'm not here. I've got Alzheimer's. I don't remember marrying you.
But he was talking about the times, all the movies he made early in life that he just got nothing for.
Oh,
they paid you like
with a
shit,
handshake,
and that was it. You're going to be huge here at Metro.
Right.
It's just
Metro.
You just get shit
That's
on,
right.
and they fire you, and that's it. Our relationship's ending here, but it's amicable. That's what the news will say.
God, your jokes are accurate. Metro.
Here at Metro.
18 grand in 1938 money. Let's figure that out.
1938
what
money.
did you buy?
And they're still abusing him because they're fighting over where they're going to bury the guy.
Are they?
And he doesn't want to be buried by the stepson that did him wrong because the stepson has some kind of plot already.
Yes.
Isn't there that Hollywood cemetery that a lot of celebrities are buried in? Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
What makes it cool?
They have all the celebrities like Valentino. He's there.
Valentino.
I'm trying to. I don't know. They have like all the cool
Fred
celebrities.
Mertz?
Yeah.
Is Fred Mertz there?
Marilyn Monroe, I believe, is there.
I want to be buried there in the voiceover section. It's a shadow area. Extras, one-line extras. They're buried like on the driveway up. So there's like all these cool. It's really cool like monuments and all that kind of stuff.
Oh right, yeah.
You know, like are any of you guys Russian Orthodox?
No.
They're the coolest tombstones. It's like reflective black marble with a face staring at you. Wow, like you see like an effigy of them.
Really?
And it really looks cool.
That's kind of creepy.
It is really creepy.
They're putting a lot of things in tombstones now with these little hologram-ish things of the people that look, you know, so you can see their face from different angles. Audio of them speaking and video screens where
what do you mean?
when you come up to the
You start pushing buttons?
Yeah,
You gotta start pushing buttons.
And you get like video, like fucking YouTube videos of your loved ones.
That's exactly right. Where you can tape a message and have people, so you can berate them from the grave.
They have this for real.
Yeah. There are tombstones with actual multimedia embedded in it, and you're just there.
Well, the ultimate thing to do is to just tape them. Thank you for coming. You were the love of my life, and just name a different name than your wife, Claire.
Well, who's this Claire?
I've always loved you. If your name starts with a C, press 1.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thank you.
I want a robot voice. Thank you for coming. Move along. The grave diggers are stealing.
They have stolen my gold teeth from beyond the grave.
That's a new business. We can do that.
Yeah, right? Wouldn't you get into that? I don't know. I think some cemeteries poo-poo things unless they're just the standard burial and tombstone. They get some cemeteries don't even like you to put flowers on graves unless it's a certain time of the year or occasion.
Oh, right. So
things like that. So I think multimedia might be a thing.
So their thing is, let's be as sad as possible.
Sad as possible. Somebody wanted a tombstone shaped like SpongeBob, because SpongeBob's kind of shaped like a tombstone.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So they wanted a SpongeBob tombstone.
Nice.
And the cemetery was like, no, we can't have that.
Why?
Because then you think about it. I think if everyone did something weird, it would kind of look like a miniature golf course.
Yeah.
That's
a great idea.
That's a wacky thing. That would be just put your way through the cemetery.
That would make it more people would go if there was more fun there.
Why would you be the guy that starts that cemetery?
Yeah.
You would do all right.
Where
That's
you can
the business.
do anything.
Miniature golf and a cemetery combined.
That would be cool. The grass is there.
Copyright
the
that.
Obstacles are there with the tombstones. You could have the different one. Get it in the loved one's mouth.
Because get it through your uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the kids don't give a fuck that they're there. So give them something to do, right?
Putting.
You sure that's not something out there already? Because that is a great idea.
I know.
think that's a really good idea.
It just popped in my head, so I hope not. I really would.
That's a really. You better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Happening?
I gotta jump right on that. Oh, too late. Someone's got it. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, mini golf cemetery.
That would be great.
I like that idea. I like the idea of with the screen.
Yeah.
With the screen there. And people are now burying their pets. That's another good idea.
Big money in that. The pet cemetery being
you're not
all
allowed
real
to
nice.
bury in your backyard. You can't do that anymore.
I don't know. What is it? Some kind of hazardous waste thing?
Yeah, some of the water table.
Oh, the water table.
Really?
Look out for that water table.
I think my dad used to just throw our pets in the woods somewhere. Save the money.
There you go.
As a kid, it was a very Lord of the Flies kind of an existence when you'd walk through the woods and you'd go...
Yeah.
You start smelling, and you knew it was like a nearby dead animal.
Right. And that was someone's family pet.
Try to find it.
Growing up on Long Island, there always was that one kind of weird river, and there was always a garbage bag with a dead dog or cat kitten in it. I don't know if that was somebody's job. Let's make this as weird and sad as possible.
Serial killer.
It was like just a trickle of disgusting water, and that flies. What is it? It's a dead
the
kitten.
smell. And as a kid, that was fucking great. You
It was an
poke it with a
adventure.
stick.
Yeah. You have to go over there.
You're out there exploring. Being a kid, but I do remember Long Island when I was growing up as being very adventurous. There was a lot of shit. I was in East Islip at one point. It was by that Heckscher Park area, and just going through there was very... a lot of ferns and weird amphibians. Long Island used to have amphibians, like a newt. You could find a newt. I don't know when they went extinct completely.
Let's talk Long Island weaponry. When you were a kid, were you a BB gun man, wrist rocket, or nunchucks, or all three?
My brother was a nunchucks guy. He loved a little
your dad
bit of
worked for the town. I could tell what job your dad had by your weaponry. Your dad was working for the town.
You were able to make, and you would just make it. All right, I got a couple of these dowels I found in the garage and some chain.
We would make my mom buy stuff that we could wrist rocket with. Mom, can you get the ball bearings? Could you... Hey, where are all the nuts and bolts? Oh, we wrist rocketed it all over the yard.
Yeah.
We were constantly we were wrist rocketing. We were making what was the movie like like a Bible movie where they made their things?
Yeah.
A lot of eyes and teeth were broken
Yes,
on
a sling. A sling like Davy and Goliath. It was David slew Goliath. I do remember it was very hard to get your parents to talk them into why you needed 6 feet of surgical tubing that you could stretch out and fire things at light speed.
And then we had the rocketry. Did you have your own
rocket?
rockets?
Estes model rockets.
My brother, he was in charge of that.
Yeah?
We were at that age right before we realized the glue was more fun than the rocket. But we were like rocketing. We were constantly seeing how far low we could aim the trajectory before it became a weapon.
Well, you know what? I think the rules said you couldn't launch it at a certain angle.
Be a good
it had
scientist.
to be up and down, right? Yeah. I'm doing atmospheric measurement, or I'm 7 and want to see if I can get it into the neighbor's window.
Tell the bomb story with Brother Joe.
That's when Joe.
Amazing.
My brother was in the Army for a while, and he had some friends that visited from the Army. And they had brought like a trunk full of ordnance. And it was training ordnance, but it was still like, there were these little tripwire things. There were things that would set up on these obstacle courses and like these semi-pseudo live fire exercises.
Like
tank simulators, smokes. They would make explosions, but without the shrapnel and stuff like that, and noises and tripwires and whatnot, and flares. Those things you'd take the top off the tube, hit the bottom, and a flare would come down on a parachute, and it lit the night sky up, man. It just lit the neighborhood up. And we had this one. It was an Abrams tank shell simulator. So it would blow up with the intensity of the blast of a tank shell hitting something, but without all the pesky, metal and death and fire raining down on you.
Depleted uranium.
Yes, it depleted uranium, all that fun stuff. But it needed a dry cell battery to set it off. So we went and got a dry cell and got about 50 feet of wire. 50 feet of wire on a spool, and went down to the John Glenn high school track, me and a bunch of my buddies, and unrolled it. And boy, that 50 feet looked real short when you know what's at the other end of it. Because I unrolled it, I'm like, I think I'm really still close to this thing. Very close to it. So I thought, here's my physics at the time, my science. I'll put the negative terminal, and I'll put the wire on that one, and then I'll hook the wire, and I'll stand back in a running position and drop the wire on the contact and run, beating the speed of light as the electrons flow through the wire.
50 feet.
Yeah, 50
Picturing
feet.
it. That's not far.
So
you got away a little bit, right?
I got away a little. I turned my back, which was good. I dropped it and fucking got flung.
Wow.
A few feet in the air and hit the ground. And I woke up like blinking.
Someone's giving me a message. Sorry, go ahead.
I woke up like blinking and counting my fingers, like 1, 2. It was a concussion.
A concussion blast.
Fucking blast.
Where did you do this? In front of your house?
No, this was at the high school track.
Yes. Okay.
You always went down to high school. That was a big field. Everyone knew where it was.
That's hilarious.
Like that. Yeah.
So,
it was fun.
I got to interrupt.
Is
Brandon Steiner is pissed, I think.
Is he mad?
Is he coming in?
He's got to go.
Oh, no.
No.
But he looks like he's walking the other way, and Roland's walking with his head down. Get Roland.
There's Roland.
Get him in here.
Did we blow him off? What happened? We didn't blow him off.
I'm leaving.
Roland.
No, you're not leaving.
No.
I wanted to go through the
What
memorabilia
happened,
with him.
Roland?
Did we mess this one up?
Roland, did we screw up? What happened?
I thought he had time.
No, he said to make sure you two know this.
Oh, no.
What?
Oh, no, he had to go to a meeting. He said just to reschedule him because...
all right.
But was he in the city anyway?
No, he came all the way from upstate. That's where the...
No way.
Is where the,
No, but where's his meeting?
What?
Where's his meeting?
In Connecticut.
So to have him come in for a few minutes.
But he came from all the way from Albany, too.
Connecticut?
So have him come in now.
Did he come in the memorabilia mobile?
Come on now.
Oh, no, he had a 10 o'clock meeting. So
I didn't know that. We're running late today.
He got a call. He goes, I really have to go. He goes, we'll just reschedule, and I'll see you another time.
I feel horrible.
What kind of meetings does he go to? Yeah, that's a good signed ball.
He just left. He didn't just leave. He's right there, Eric.
Bring him in. Let's get him in here for a second.
Yeah, what's going on?
Came over from Albany, guys.
Albany.
He's gone.
Yeah, because he was fine though. He goes, "Hey," I get it. They're on topic.
He's cool with it.
Yeah, he was not mad.
Back on.
He came in from Albany, guys. That's the Trenton of New York.
It's the same state.
From Geneseo.
That is a long drive, though. I give it to him.
It is a long fucking drive.
He just said that.
You know what a long drive is? Binghamton.
No,
You ever do that drive to Binghamton?
many
That's a college
It
drive.
sucks. It's a college drive. You know you're only doing it to get pussy if you're a guy. Because God knows I wasn't going to college.
But that was the halfway point to go to Rochester and Geneseo for me.
Halfway
That was
point.
halfway. We would stop at Binghamton for lunch.
And there's
We
really
still had to keep
nothing
going
on
after
up there.
that.
That's like either you're very young or very old. It's college fun or apple picking.
Apple picking.
Picking apple.
I used to have to go to Quinnipiac College for a girl.
Where's that?
In Connecticut.
Oh.
Connecticut. Yeah, you used to have to drive
UConn.
there, and that was always like, oh boy.
I was just at Foxwoods, and let me tell you something. That it has the feel of like a college campus. Have you been there?
Yeah,
Like you drive through the woods. It's like a little town. That's
in the middle of the forest.
You go all the way through. It's like one lane to get to a casino, which is always weird at night. No lights.
Yes, no, it's very
nowhere.
stark in the middle of
Yeah.
nowhere. And then you get the room, you go up and look out the window, and it's just
In the middle of
trees.
nowhere,
It's
right.
in the middle of nowhere. There's a lake,
beautiful,
there's a
though.
mountain.
It's really
It's
nice
beautiful,
there.
but you're like, you know what?
You want some
No,
shit
it's
around
probably
you?
it's probably a good thing that it's not close. Like, you always have to drive far to get to a casino.
Exactly.
Which is probably a good thing.
Not anymore, though. They're popping
would
up all over the place.
I'd be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to run out to the store, get some bread, and play a few hands of blackjack.
Let's go to Matt in Texas. He's from Long Island, and he's surprised we're not talking about one thing about growing up on Long Island.
Dirt bomb fights?
Dirt bomb fights were a biggie.
There was like fucking wars over the fences.
Sure, Matt.
Hey, you guys don't remember hanging out in the sumps and
The sump.
Yes, every town had its sump.
It's had the sump, and there was always a story of some kid that drowned in the
right.
sump.
Be
Every
careful.
sump took a kid.
That's Billy's watch. He went to the sump.
I remember
That's
that.
a great one.
Yeah, that is a good one.
His mother never got over it. I remember she was on the stoop crying when
With
the
the
cops
house
told her.
coat.
Yeah.
We mow her lawn because we feel bad for her.
That's exactly it. The Long Island tragedies. Oh, the sump drowning.
And kids falling through the ponds.
Yeah, fall through the pond.
You used to be able to ice skate wherever the fuck you wanted.
That's true.
When we grew up.
And then
you
the
just pulled over and just said, this looks good enough.
There was this Suffolk County cop that had white hair, and everyone called him Stoneface. And the rumors that went on about this guy that he was only 25 years old, and he had this stark gray hair because he rolled up on a horrible accident where children were dead all over the street. And you don't want to get pulled over by Stoneface because he's very strict because he saw children die, and his hair went white overnight.
How did you get around? Like, were you bicycling around?
As a youngster, it was all about
Always
bicycling,
biking.
man. Everyone, like, they were just roving packs of friends on bikes. You don't even fucking see that. Parents are so scared to let their kids out, I think. But we used to bike everywhere. And the parents, on the weekend, it was like, all right, we'll see you later. And you'd leave the house at like 8 in the morning. And you'd come home when it was dark.
Supper time.
And your parents
And in the
didn't
summer,
give
that
a
was like 9 o'clock at
flying
night.
Fuck where you were, what you were doing.
But that's the beauty of New York compared to like growing up on Long Island. You see anybody on a bike, you know that like that was their plan B. They didn't want someone couldn't give them a ride. They're pulling a power mower to a job. Some guy's holding like half a weight bench. He's going to his friend's house. It was always like, oh, this is so sad. And they always had that look of like, Anthony was supposed to pick me up, and girls, yeah, I wish I was hotter. I would have a boyfriend with a car. It was just always bad. In New York, it's like everybody has this like chin up. Oh, I'm on a bicycle. Look how cool I am.
Yeah.
So I'll never get over that. Long Island,
right.
just like everyone on a bike. It's a hot day. A balls hanging out, just like some old weirdo on a bike.
If you were over 16 on a bike, you
made
got
horrible
fucked
choices
somehow. Yes,
You're the one that got the DUI.
Right.
You lost your license for a while.
But then the worst thing was you would get your car. You'd get 16, you get your license, you get a car, you're like fucking styling, but you didn't have the money to maintain it, or if something broke, you'd have to wait like a week or 2 weeks to get the money to fix it. So then you were relegated back to the bike, which really sucked because you were used to driving now, having a car.
We got Richie. God, I love this. It has to be the same Richie. Richie, is this you?
Yes, it is, sir.
Hold on, really fast. Did you just join Twitter or someone? faking you?
No, it's me. I've been on, but I just never paid much attention to it. That's me.
All right, Richie, we got David Attell in the studio.
I love your style, Richie.
Who's got a couple things happening.
Thank you very much.
Let me give the plug really fast because we haven't done it in a bit. David Attell's going to be on Comedy Central this weekend. Saturday night, he's got David Attell Roadwork, and then right after that, it's Comedy Underground.
Comedy Underground.
Comedy Underground.
So check it out on Comedy
Taking it
Central.
to the depths of comedy.
One of our favorites, David Attell. But anyway, go ahead, Richie.
You guys never mentioned Skitchin, Mo.
Skitchin.
Oh, there you go.
That was a Long Island
That's for the
thing.
bad kids.
And I got one more question. Anybody ever lose a glove in the back of a bumper like I did?
Oh, wow.
You grab onto the back of the bumper, the car takes off, and there goes your glove down the street.
Now, when you would sketch, what kind of boots would you wear? Like this tells me a lot about how you grew
I
up.
gotta be honest with you. We was pretty poor. My mother had my feet like in sandwich bags inside sneakers.
Yes,
Wow.
I had that deal.
Oh, the King Cullen.
Yes,
absolutely. And then if you got real,
that was our winter boots. You put the fucking bags on.
Not my house.
But you had a. Cousin Brucey. Brucey! Hold on a minute. We got a legend walking by the studio.
Wow, really?
Come in and say hi.
Cousin Bruce Morrow.
Hold on, Richie.
great.
I'm going to go back to you. Hold on.
Cousin Bruce Morrow. There he is.
Cousin Brucey.
Wow.
We got a real interesting thing.
What do you got? What do you got?
Wait, get on
Dave
mic.
Clark is coming on.
Dave Clark of the Dave Clark 5.
Dave Clark 5. You know, he did
It's not a Dave Clark 3, but...
Sorry about not being on mark. PBS special.
Yeah.
Right? By the way, you guys look ugly. No, you did.
Isn't that why we all got into radio, cousin?
That's it. Yeah, you're right. Really nice to see you. I'm so happy to share this floor with you guys.
Always good to see
anyway,
Cousin Bruce.
I got to get to Cousin Dive. That's what we call
is that what you
Dive, right?
Yeah.
And then we'll
Hi, Lauren.
maybe
How you
sometime we
doing?
come in and let's
let's do something.
It's been a while.
Yes, indeed, Brucey.
Brucey doesn't
Really
age.
nice seeing you guys.
You look
sound-
great.
You sound. Thank you.
I want to come in one night and sit in on the show with you.
Let me know when it happens so I can get the door locked. Are you kidding me? I can't afford to do what you guys do. Are you kidding?
No.
What do I do? I better buy insurance. When you come in, I'll have insurance. Okay.
You know, Dirty Dancing was on the other day, and I heard you at the beginning of that and in the middle doing some stuff
I
there.
play the magician.
Yes, the magician.
That is residuals for my grandkids.
Nice.
Congrats.
Anyway, I'll see you guys.
All right.
Cousin Brucey, have a great day,
I'm
man.
very proud to share this floor with you.
Absolutely.
All right. Cousin
We
Brucey,
are.
everyone.
We're honored. A legend in the
legend.
business right there.
Tip of the hat.
There he goes. Thank you, Cousin Brucey. Here it is. Take it easy.
I think he was
amazing.
I think he was at JFK when the Beatles landed. I
right
think he's
there.
one of those guys.
Right there at Idlewild.
How old is he? He looks fucking great.
He must have that that stuff just in his closet that's worth millions of dollars.
Millions.
Oh, Bobby Darin's inhaler? Sure. He left it at the funny story. He left it at the studio.
Inhaler.
Sammy Davis's real eye.
Yeah,
he gave it to me
is.
as a gift.
It's in formaldehyde. It's
78.
78 years
There's
old.
no
Cousin
way
Brucey?
that guy's 78.
He's right
Amazing.
with it. He's all with it,
All right.
too. I listen to the 60s on 6 every so often, and you get Cousin Brucey there spinning the old hot wax, as they said back in the day.
Let's get back to Richie in Long Island. Richie.
sketching.
I got one more. You ever, not that I ever did it because it's not legal, but did you gentlemen ever perhaps enter an ice cream truck at nighttime when nobody was around?
Wow. No.
Oh, you were one of those kids.
You were the cool kid.
Yeah, you were the cool kid.
You did the stuff we were too scared to do.
Yes.
You ever do a B&E on an ice cream truck? No. No, my mother said if I finished my chores, she'd buy me an ice cream.
You ever tune up a gas station attendant? I love this
Off
guy.
the LIE.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you explain, Richie?
Well, not that, like I said, not that I did it, but I used to hear stories about people that live close to circus man, like outlets or other things. And back in the day, it wasn't a big deal. You could get into these places, no cameras and no doors,
right.
Pesky
nobody
security.
else. It was a better life. But anyway, we used to make it into the ice cream truck at night, and we don't talk about forget about it. There's no limitation.
Yeah.
The one thing I was happy about was I didn't have diabetes after all that business.
Hey, yeah.
So let me ask you this: was that for just the fun of it, for the ice cream, or to resell the ice cream on the street?
Yeah,
to down the road, like
What's street value of a
out of
case
the
of-
trunk ice cream. I don't know if I would do that.
The street value of these ice cream sandwiches.
You want a frozen Clark bar?
What do you need?
You know, I didn't have much of an entrepreneurial spirit back then. But I was kind of just in it for a while, I'm not supposed to be doing this shit.
Yeah.
Hey, Jimmy, what kind of ice cream you got? How you doing? Hey, I complain, but who'd listen?
This guy's always good for something, a sandwich, an ice cream sandwich.
But what Jimmy really loved were ice cream trucks.
That's great, because any guy who drove an ice cream truck in the 70s and 80s, you knew had pot, but would never give it to you because you weren't a chick. Like, it was all that was like his thing. Like, hey, your cousin's in the neighborhood. You know, like she got all the cool stuff.
Hey, you got a phone. You got a phone. 2 niggers stole my ice cream truck.
The cool thing about that time was, like you said, the driving. Like, once you started driving, now... And then the drinking, because they're still drinking and driving.
Yes, hand in hand.
And on Long Island, for some reason, that was like really good until it went really bad.
Yeah,
and then it was like, it was like you were drunk on your car hood. You were eating Taco Bell off of your car hood.
There wasn't.
The cops would let you go.
Well, for the most part,
drinking and driving,
unless you were really fucked up. But
on Long Island, they used to take your keys, and then they would come back.
That's a cool cop.
I used to drive around
come back
with
a few hours
beer,
later.
like with a 6-pack of beer. Yeah, and it would be right there between your legs as you drove. You're drinking a beer.
Yeah,
and that was like completely acceptable. Whoosh out the window with the empties. Late at night, though, it wasn't Taco Bell. It was fucking Jack in the Box.
Yeah, the
White Castle.
That was the only thing that was open. Was like a Jack in the Box.
White Castle.
And you drive through there, get that horrible taco with the baby diarrhea filling in there, and you'd eat half, and then the other half had to be thrown at the front of the establishment. You know, because that's.
And you're mad at what the kids were doing at McDonald's earlier today?
Whoever's
it was
car,
good, clean fun.
Whoever's car it was
good natured.
Could not believe how messy you were going to make it after a night of pot. Bad booze stolen from your parents, and then whatever, Jimmy John's, well, that's not Long Island, but like all that kind of stuff.
All that horrible food that would just end up on the floor in the creases
come
of the
on,
seats.
dude. My car seat.
Dude,
I just cleared this.
What the fuck? Or if somebody had a puke and they were driving in your car, it never was about the guy that was puking. It was about the car. Get your fucking head out the window.
Get him out of here.
Get him out of here. Don't you fucking puke in my car. Yeah, you're cleaning it up. Not clean it up, you guinea bread.
No, I know that, like, this guy, Richie, was calling in. He probably had way more fun than I ever did.
It does sound
playing
like
Frisbee with a friend in front of his house.
Yeah.
Anything else, Richie?
Yeah. The bun run was good back in the day.
The bun run.
The bun run.
That's a good one.
But
in the morning.
Guess they don't do that anymore, do they? They used to literally leave the baked goods behind, like outside at the door of delis and restaurants and stuff. And if you drove around at the right time, just about daybreak, you would be able to steal big loaves of bread and donuts.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Richie,
you'd eat a few.
I'm on top of that.
You'd eat a few, and then you'd throw the rest out the car window at other parked cars.
But here's the
road.
difference. We might have stole a couple. Richie stole the whole fucking.
We took the whole fucking rack.
The whole fucking rack.
He goes, excuse me, I'm ice cream. The stealing of the buns and the breads, that's a whole different guy. That was Gene. That was his operation.
You know, we didn't go into his turf.
He was the bread and bun guy.
We were ice cream.
We called it Meals on Wheels. It was before the Meals on Wheels.
It was such a weird thing. It's fun.
Because you know what? There was no social media. There was none of that. So you really had to make your own fun, and it really was fun.
Make your own fun, and there was no security, no cameras. The cops apparently had better things to do than worry about some kids slamming shopping carts into fucking mailboxes.
There was never even like a therapy. It was all like, what's your problem? We'll tell you what kind of job you need. Like, this kid can't concentrate. He's masturbating. Get him in the Coast Guard. Get him in there. Teach him a skill.
It wasn't therapy.
This guy, he tried to bang my dog. All right, well, get him down to Bidewee. He likes dogs.
He can work down there. He's
halfway there. He loves dogs.
That's fucking great. They would never think of ADHD. He needs therapy and maybe some medication.
Nothing.
It was, what job does this sick fuck fit into
this
now?
This kid is crying. You know, it's like, hey, we got the bowling alley. We'll put him down at the bowling alley.
Work at the bowling alley.
Keep him out of the way.
He throws rocks through windows and stuff, but he's got a good arm. He could probably swing a hammer. Get him down there with the carpenters.
Yeah, the carpenter union is hiring apprentices. We'll get your mom to wait online for your card. I always like that.
Richie, you good? That's it?
Yeah, I'm all right. One last thing before I go. Anybody ever make their own fireworks?
Yeah. You used to. I had a guy that used to work at Struthers. It was some place that made things out of a lot of pipes and end caps and whatnot. And he would bring home these pipes. We would empty M80s into the pipe and seal the top, and then again go down to John Glenn track and shove it in that. You know those broadcast booths on the top of the bleachers at the high schools?
Yes.
Those green little buildings that they would broadcast. You'd shove it in the door of that. And we blow that fucking thing apart with pipe bombs.
All right.
Now terrorism, you'd be arrested.
Yeah. Oh, exactly.
Yeah. Then it was just like, oh, those kids.
There was also, now with kids at school, like these kids aren't allowed to, they're not allowed to bring anything into school now because everything's a weapon.
Everything's dangerous, yeah.
They used to be like, hey, look, my ninja sword. Bringing it in.
You could just bring
something
shit
horrible.
In. Yeah, I got a fucking nice. You'd have a knife on your belt, just walking around.
And there were no issues.
No one cared.
At the end of the day, you went home with your ninja
sad.
sword.
Ninja sword.
Right. Thank you, Richie. We got to move on to Chris. Chris, what do you got?
Hey, I know you guys remember this one. You would drive down into the developments that were just being built and hang out in front of the houses that were under construction.
Oh, God, yeah. When we were growing up on Long Island, all those new developments were coming in, and I knew I wasn't made for a life of crime because we would run around in them and just have innocent fun and walk up the stairs that were half done and into the unfinished basements and all. And then we went with this kid who decided he needed to break every single window.
What is that kid?
And I just knew, I'm done with this. My fun is much different than yours.
Yeah.
He had to break everything. I mean, everything.
That's good. We'll get him down to the Army recruiter. He should,
this kid is great. We'll get him in salvage.
That'll be good. He should maybe go over to the NOM and learn a little discipline.
we would just go in and explore the houses.
You'd have to break every fucking window.
Destroy stuff. I'm like, there's only 10 of us that could.
Is that fucking
And they knew it was
funny,
someone in the neighborhood. I'm like, dude.
Right.
I remember this being just hibachiing for no reason around dog shit drying. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
For some reason, we're hungry, but we didn't care. Right. This was before you cleaned up after your dog. It was a surprise. It was actually a way to get back at your neighbors by keeping
the dog shit there.
This is for your loud rap music, which we didn't even know what it was then.
The construction sites were also good for your tree fort.
That's true.
When you want to make your tree fort.
We would do that.
We never bought, no kid ever bought wood for the tree fort. You were able to make the whole thing with just stolen wood and nails.
But we would grab the scraps. But not this one kid. He's
he'd be like,
fuck.
I need brand new 8-foot 2x4s.
Right.
But you got, this sounds like
Italian marble tile in my tree fort.
This sounds like Suffolk County fun.
This is Suffolk County.
This was all Suffolk.
Nassau County, we were thinking of new allergies. We're such wimps.
Jim on Long Island. Jim.
Hey, it's Tim. How you doing, guys?
Whatever. That's okay.
We used to do something. We used to pack the car with a bunch of friends, and we used to do this sidewalk driving.
Oh, yeah, we did that. That's a Long Island thing.
It was great. We would do, 4 houses in a row through bushes. It was great stuff. So,
remember on Friday night, you'd just be bored, you'd get a bunch of beer, a few of your guys, and then have to take out mailboxes of the kids you didn't like at school.
Donuts on the front lawn.
All that shit.
We would do
why mailboxes, though?
Oh, no. They were out there. They were close to the road.
You guys were bad seeds.
Garbage pails are good. The wheeled, the ones that had the little rack with the handles and the wheels with 2 garbage pails filled in it, so that the guy could just wheel it down to the curb. We'd grab a handle and just gas the car, get those little plastic wheels up to about 50 miles an hour, and then let go of it.
Right.
This was those little gas go-karts, right?
So there was this one time.
They were cars.
My two buddies are sidewalk driving. It was the best sidewalk driver. I'm in the back seat, and I'm like, come on, guys, let me do it. So, they're like, all right, they pull over. I get in the driver's seat, and I shouldn't have been driving.
Oh, boy.
And about 10 seconds into it, I slammed into a parked car in a driveway.
Ouch.
Oh, you
that was the end
fucking
of that.
rookie.
Long Island rookie.
This is before
It was
insurance,
good
so you had to
stuff.
work it off.
Yeah, you got to work it off for the guy.
To work it off.
Come back and
You gotta
rake,
paint their
rake the
shed.
leaves, paint the shed, and we're going to need a sprinkler put in.
Oh, God, that's
You'd
funny.
work it
I
off.
forgot about working it off.
Because it never went to the authorities. Your dad had to talk to his dad, and they negotiated
Yeah,
a
let's
deal.
keep
like
this.
a,
Come on.
Yeah,
Keep it.
keep
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Next thing you know, you're raking up their leaves.
You know, neither of us want our kids in any trouble
Nothing.
right here. Look, he'll work it out. And it was a fucking like a felony.
Yeah. Give him. He's a bad kid,
Yeah,
but he's a
you
good
know.
kid.
You
Give him
know,
a chance.
We could work it out. Come on.
Let me say hi. A few topics at hand here with Dave Attell. John in Virginia, go ahead.
Hey guys, like I said, this isn't Long Island, but when I was 8 years old, I got a .22 long rifle.
Here we go.
And a little can of bullets, and I learned real quick they were lead tipped and that you could write and draw with them. So I brought a handful of them to school and went out to my friends, and we were all writing with them and doing our work. The teachers thought it was great because we were actually doing our work. They didn't give a shit.
Fucking bullets in school. They didn't care. They didn't care.
When I was growing up, I was dreaming of what that guy just said, like being in like a frontier wilderness world. Because like you said, like there was like wild places. It would be like those things like, we're on an adventure, we're the donor party, we're going to have to cannibal eat. But if you look to the right, there's a Carvel, there's something weird, there's a Nathan's, so it's like, but this direction is a wilderness little world from your mom's backyard to the power pole that we climb. I dreamed of what that guy was just talking about, like, just a can of bullets and hanging out.
We'd shoot off the .22 in our garage. We'd set up phone books and and that. My sister would come into the garage with the laundry basket, and she would say, "Okay, ceasefire, ceasefire." We're like, oh, "Okay." She go there. Okay.
How old was she that she's doing your laundry already?
She was in her teens at some point. My mom, she was busy working, so Dawn had to do the laundry.
A teen broad had no hope. They already had to do the chores.
Especially with like a couple
Mom's
of brothers.
chores.
It was just like, why? We ain't going to fucking do it.
Right.
What are we, a faggot?
Right.
Guys don't do laundry.
So you had a .22, like a long gun?
Yeah, 22
cool.
rifle. You could just fucking buy them with no...
that's true.
Like, if you had a driver's license... to this day, you could still pretty much do that, but they do the background check on you and stuff. But years ago, you could just go into an outdoor place. They used to have, sporting goods store. And you'd go in and just be like, yeah, give me that rifle. And some guy would go, all right, son, here you go. I need some bullets.
Let's say hi to Brian in Massachusetts. Brian.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, when I was a kid, we had a development behind our house that they were just building, and we used to steal the drywall and make forts out of them.
Drywall forts suck, though. It rained and it was done.
Yeah, it rained and they all fell apart.
They fell apart.
Right.
You needed some wood.
That's a
I had a
balls
fire
out.
department I built out of one and had ran a string all the way down the street with the pole thing in case
You little rascals. Fucking, would you have Petey? Spanky?
See, that whole thing would have been set up, the fort, for the fire, like to make your little fire in there.
Yes.
Because you get really cold.
Right. So set up
in the middle of July. You can make that fire going.
That's a nice sweltering tree fort made of gypsum.
Well, I was in the Scouts, so, a lot of what he's saying I kind of understand.
You had some skills.
You had legitimate activities then.
We would camp at Eisenhower Park.
Oh, yeah.
Take it out, into the wilds.
Go on some jamborees, did you?
Jamboree.
The jamboree.
Yeah, what was that about anyhow? That was the exchanging of scouting ideas?
Yeah, that was like a bunch of different scouting organizations, troops or whatever, would get together and pitch their tents and kind of hang out, I guess.
Would you approach scouts from wilder places, like
trade stories? I would, sure. Yes, friend.
You're on this
friend. Fucking treaties are made, wars are waged.
Come on, we're all scouts.
Yeah, scouts it was a little creepy. You always wound up hearing stories years later from the guys like, "Oh man, what used to happen at scouts."
I didn't like it. I only made it to Cub Scouts. I was like,
you were a scout? I was never
Cub
a scout.
And then I was like,
never did anything.
I kind of remember thinking, this is kind of gay.
Yeah?
What?
I swear to God.
Boy.
Where's that guy? I'm going back to Albany. I can't take this.
I can't take this at all.
As a kid, that's what I thought, though.
He's party to you.
And when I meant
mouthing an institution.
But see, I have to defend myself a little bit. It was. We come from a time where you could say something is kind of gay, not meaning.
No, it was
gay.
kind of gay. I was in the Scouts. It was really kind of gay, but it was.
I just thought it was. I don't know. It wasn't.
But it was. No, I'm telling you. There's that sweet spot of the Scouts when, like, you know, you do get to, like, go out into the woods and do your thing. That's not bad. But then there's all that other stuff. I call it the paperwork, getting the badges. You know, it's like you're a detective. You know, you want to go out there and, like, really mix it up, hit the streets. But then you got to come home and do the paperwork.
Ride that desk,
You got to make that birdhouse. You got to make it.
Come on.
All right, we got Austin on Long Island wants to talk about his dad who grew up on Long Island. So his dad's got to be about the same age as us.
Oh, no.
How old's your dad, Austin?
52.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. All right, within the wheelhouse. Anyway, what do you got, Austin?
Yeah, he grew up in Uniondale, and what Ann was just talking about, driving around, tossing beers out the window. He said he just tossed them into his back seat, and he had beers from the bottom of the floor to the top of the roof.
And you could get pulled over, and it wouldn't matter. Hey, what's going on?
He's not lying. I had a few uncles that did exactly that.
Where are you headed this evening?
Right, they didn't care.
Clang, clang.
He said that a cop pulls up to him one day, and he rolls down a window, and the cop rolls down the window, and he goes, "Hey, you're a pretty cool kid," and he just keeps driving.
Jesus.
Wow,
that's nice. See,
what a great cop. That's a rarity.
That's those were the days.
The Union Deal, I think, is in the Iron Triangle of like karate, taekwondo schools. I believe that was the area where a lot of that was happening.
Nice box.
Jerome Mackey.
Holy shit!
I couldn't see it.
Nice box.
I know. I'm sorry.
An attractive woman walking down the hall with a box. So
Jesus Christ.
Later, boys. Thank you.
You can get away with saying nice box as long as she's she's walking with
nice box.
Let's go to Dave in Westchester. Dave.
Oh, see, it's a whole different Long Island.
That's different.
But the Long Island stories make people think about their shit.
Yeah.
Right? Go ahead, Dave.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
Hey, so, I was back in high school. This was like 92. I had a buddy of mine, he's a good kid. You know, he's already signed up, getting ready to go to the Marine Corps after graduation. And he had to order, ammo for his AR to take to the range on weekends. But UPS required someone to be 21 or over to sign for it, and his parents worked. So the principal of the school was like, "Yeah, this guy's no trouble. He's a good kid. Have your ammo delivered to the high school. I'll sign for it, and you can go take it home."
Could you imagine in this day and age how quickly he would be not only fired but arrested?
To be a SWAT team.
That was like
above your school.
That's like an episode of Homeland. You just described.
Yes.
That's amazing.
And the principal was signing for ammunition.
That's why I don't understand it, because there were less problems back then.
Yeah. It seemed like there were.
And you got away with a lot more.
Too, I think, as a kid.
Stress. It was. I think too much thought is going into.
Will Billy Joel put out
out
another album?
Yes, right?
Is Pat Benatar going to tour?
Remember having to. Also, there was
Long Island Zone.
When a big show would come around, when a band would come around that everyone wanted to see, you had to like gather up everybody. Who's getting tickets? How many? Where are you going? And you'd have to go to like the music store and buy your fucking tickets there, because it was no online.
What section are you getting your tickets in? Faggot.
302. Fuck, that sucks.
I got birthday money. I'm going floor.
Well, the
and
band
what was it? $6 or $7 for a ticket back then?
Yeah.
Really, I wonder how much. Yeah, I wonder what the difference in tickets were.
It was less than $10.
I think it was less than $10.
It absolutely was less than 10.
I don't even remember how to buy a ticket. Like, how did you do it?
You went to the music store.
Oh, you go to the music store.
And like there was a little section, Ticketmaster section back there, and they would fucking here you
print
go.
up your tickets. Here you go.
I didn't remember that at all.
It's fucked up.
Well, at Chuck Mangione, there was always plenty of seats.
Well, that's plenty. Kenny G.
Yeah, exactly. I like that before Air Supply was out.
Yes.
But that's funny. It's like, I don't even remember doing that, like buying a ticket anywhere. Where do you go, like a cobbler? He would make you a ticket?
Jesus. There was always somebody that, like at the school, though, that went on the ticket runs. Like, if you wanted to see a show, because if you wanted to go, the whole fucking school wanted to go.
You had to wait up all night.
So, yeah, one guy would go and go, all right, you give him the money.
Cooler than me.
And then you come, yeah, a little bit. But online, fucking, no stinking online.
Well, how about the first time you went into the city from Long Island?
Yes.
You knew it was going to be a problem.
Oh,
you saw that movie Warriors. You knew you might have to fight your way back.
Might have to fight our way back to Suffolk County.
Back to Hempstead. I don't know what's going to happen.
You got to get through the tunnel.
Bring your cousin who knows how to fight. We might need him in the city just for the fighting. Other than that, he's a total jerk.
Where are we going? Are we going to... I don't want to go to 42nd Street, man.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy
We're
down
gonna
there.
Go get a fake ID.
Yes. Go see some
Maybe
fucking
something to
hookers. Let's go taunt the hookers down by the Javits.
By the Javits.
Very funny, man.
Very
I think
funny.
that shit is
That is
classic,
great.
classic old school fun.
And a guy, we don't have to go to him because it really did happen. My old man got pulled over once and the cop just followed him home to make sure he got there safe. That
They do
happened.
that occasionally.
That absolutely happened a
That's
lot
really nice.
growing up.
That's like
Yeah.
Mayberry.
To the people
Now
who
it's crazy. If
Now
you
you go
fucking,
sleep it off there.
You got a NyQuil gel cap in your fucking ashtray. You're getting cuffed, tased,
and cavity searched.
Goodbye.
But when I think of these kids now, like all the crazy stuff, like if we had like an e-cigarette, like if they had even that kind of thing, that would immediately have been a weapon or like some other. You would have thought of some eviler way to do something with that.
Yeah,
it's like it's cool. It's like it's a better cigarette. Like no,
like a
it's not
cigarette.
enough. It's not enough for us.
What is the policy in schools with the e-cigarettes, I wonder? No?
There's no way.
Oh, there's
no way?
What do you had to ask
No
that?
way?
They gotta
I don't
be
know,
banned.
because
You said
cigarettes
that
were
kids
always
supposed to
a
be
no-no, but I mean...
And now an article came out saying
I'm
these
vaping.
These cigarettes aren't good for you as well.
Yes.
Well, it's probably people that don't want e-cigarettes. It's probably the tobacco industry.
Probably.
Oh, e-cigarettes are bad for you.
Until they get all their e-cigarettes out there.
Right.
Who knows?
Do you know what the biggest smoking country is now? China.
China.
They're smoking it up.
Well, you notice that when you go to any casino.
When you watch
when you
any
sit
movie.
down and any, I think it's a lot of the Asian nations, Japan and stuff. When you sit down at a table where there's a lot of Asians playing blackjack or something, you're in a cloud.
Yeah.
Like, hit me.
I love that.
Well, yeah, you want to hit? I'm not sure yet. I need this to clear. Bring a little fan. There's no not smoking section.
In China.
In China. In China. In a casino, you can't.
Well, China
just started
smoking. You're just
China's smoking to get fresh air.
Yeah,
Is that what it is?
Oh, God.
There's fresh
They
air
look
on
for
those
today.
cigarettes?
Their air is a little rough over there. A little
They're
rough.
the
A little
best.
rough, I tell you.
Oh, yeah.
I love the countries where like they eventually have to kind of like implement our wussy smoking rules.
Our
Kind of,
bullshit,
you know, it's
yeah.
like, all right, you can't smoke around a pregnant woman. All right,
All right, we'll give
What is this, Albania? We'll give you that.
It wasn't even really that long ago. I was watching episodes of Columbo. Fucking hilarious. He just walks into people's beautiful houses with his cigar.
Oh, yeah.
Could you imagine walking into someone's house just smoking a giant cigar and it was fine?
Gonna sign a waiver.
Yes, exactly.
That's an LA move. We had this little patio area.
Yeah,
of,
yeah.
Of bad choices where you could sit.
Bad choices. You could drink.
You sit over there.
Eat
do your
food with
horrible
gluten in it over
life.
there. Whatever you need to do. Whatever gets you through your miserable day. And people were constantly smoking in the hospitals, airports, and then the second they were in a house, like, all right, the murderer does the murder, comes home, and they'd start drinking.
Yeah.
There was a bar in everyone's living room.
That's
There was,
amazing.
whether it was a rollaway one or a built one, people had bars in their living room and used them.
Yeah,
It
entertained.
wasn't just an ornament. They had those crystal little
Yes.
carafes. Clink, clink. A lot of clinking and clanking going on in the houses back
More
then.
than one set of ice tongs.
Yeah.
You never know.
You just don't know. Two people are going to be making drinks at the same time. You don't want the other guy to have to wait.
You never know when the kid is going to use one as a roach clip, and you'll be embarrassed to put it back on that bar set.
Oh, making
but that's why
pipes
that
and-
Mad Men thing of like them drinking and
Yes.
smoking. Although like people I knew that worked in that business, they're like, oh, they're overdoing it and stuff like that. I'm like, even if it's like 1/10 as cool as that, it's way cooler than it is now.
Way cooler than it is
Way
now.
cool.
Every room in everyone's house and the workplace just had that brown, runny tar from the walls.
Yeah.
Like, it was literally dripping down the walls with fucking cancer.
It was a great time.
Oh, it was a great
I really
time.
did like it.
Like it's all right.
Look at three middle-aged gentlemen waxing fantastic about the old days.
Well, you gotta. David Attell, this was terrific today, sir.
Absolutely. Always
another amazing appearance from David Attell. He's got two great things happening at Comedy Central this weekend. It's David Attell Road Work. That's at midnight Saturday. And then you got the Comedy Underground right after that at 1 a.m. So that's very cool for David Attell. Check those shows out, please.
And can I just say for the charity one more time?
Yes.
Operation Purple. Go to my site, davidtell.com. I've already given money. I want to give some more, so let's, with the downloads and everything. Don't do it. Just don't pirate it, whatever. It's going to be fun, and I'm really excited about the shows. Thanks for having me in, guys. Appreciate
Anytime, Dave Attell. Love it, man. Sam Roberts, any plugs?
Yes. The post show is coming up.
There we go. That's what I wanted to hear.
Yeah. That's right.
More us.
Yay. See you guys tomorrow.
We're done talking about us for a while. Why don't you talk about us?
That was fun.